speak. Carver, can you go ahead and turn, please? But Nikki.
Damn you, Zia.
But yeah, Nikki, I think you're trying extremely hard to be funny. Me personally, I actually do think you're funny. You don't have to try that hard. I think if you just kind of loosen up a little bit, we can laugh more, but you kind of forcing it. Like, you know, I know when people forcing things. And like I said, again, I'll give it to you. You can be funny. But right now, you're doing bad. You're not really funny as you think you are. I think you kind of forcing it and doing a little bit too much. So let's kind of just relax. You know, do your thing. You can troll. Like on the serious side, though, I like trolls. Trolls are funny as hell. We need entertainment, but just kind of like be funny with it. Like you don't have it. You know what I'm saying? So let's just kind of calm down. Yeah, she's forcing it. She's forcing it, and I can actually see that. Okay, just be yourself. Just kind of calm down. We gonna laugh at you. We want you. We glad you here to troll, but just kind of, you know.
All right, thank you. Thank you.
Go ahead.
I just want to answer Nisha, but before I answer her, I'm not a troll. I'm not a clown. I'm the queen. So I'm not trying to do anything. I'm me. Nisha.
The word queen means slut.
It's okay.
I knew you drug that ass all across fucking TikTok for a reason.
Hey, Copper.
Yeah.
Copper.
Yeah.
Copper, stop saying that, Copper.
Copper, is that her real voice?
I think she's forcing that voice because everywhere she goes, she has this. I think this is her TikTok voice. So I guess she's trying to lure or put weak niggas under hypnosis because she definitely been dragging that dusty kitty from Africa and all through TikTok. Yes, that's her.
Copper, don't forget tight and juicy in front of Kitty.
She knows. She's a queen.
This is
she's a queen.
Hey, to be honest, I don't know if it's just me, but you probably about to get your freaky ass out of here, shawty. I don't know what this is.
Oh, stop muting me. What is wrong with you?
Because I just told you, like, you freaked the fuck out, shawty. Like, what are you up here doing on my live? Like, this shit do not sound sexy. I swear to God, it don't. Like,
drag you don't know me.
Okay, it's cool, but I promise you don't sound sexy. Like, on my life, you don't. Like, you sound really
this
like...
This is how I sound. This is my voice.
No, ma'am, I'm just telling you. You sound like a pedo. You sound like your ass need to be in jail, like on some real shit. I know you're trying to be funny and all of this, but this is scary. And I hope you're not around children doing this shit and saying this sick shit that you're saying. Like, your ass need to be locked the fuck up somewhere. And I'm just gonna be honest. And I've never called the laws on anyone. I would call them on your ass. You need to be in jail, man. It's no way you up here talking like this. Like, you freaked the fuck out for no reason at all.
Yo, get that
like, we up here talking about history and you're being freaky. Like, chill. Nisha asked you a question.
Lock 'em up.
You know what I'm saying? And that's it. Yeah. You need to be in jail.
I'm sure you know a lot about jail, but it's not me. I'm a female.
Okay, it's cool. Yeah, it's all right. We know a lot about it.
You know about the law. You've been in plenty of time.
They know about, they don't learn about law until they get into America because they have a lawless continent where anything goes. You can marry babies at 5. You know, at 5 months. The baby is 5 months in the womb. I'm not talking about 5 months after womb. I'm talking about 5 months in the womb, and the baby is already married. See, she knows what I'm talking about because she's from East Africa, and we know that is part of the ritual that they do over there. You know, soon the woman is pregnant. They already auction off whether it's he or she because they will turn it to a shim if it ain't what they want. So we know how they operate over in Africa, a lawless country. I mean, jungle justice is like an understatement. They just a bunch of jungle bunnies over there with no justice. You know, this is how they act. Yes, she's at 9. It's 9:28 in the morning. So it's probably what? Where you at? On what side of America are you living on?
I'm in Thailand, bitch. I'm in Thailand. Get you talk.
Oh, so it's late at night, tramp. So yes, you know they don't know nothing about laws. They are men, grown men to marry off children at 9. Have the whole wedding. You know, that's what they do over there. Have whole weddings for babies with men that's 60 and 70 years old.
You had a pimp growing up, bitch. What are you talking
No.
about?
No. Don't make it about me because my family been pimping since pimping. So you just another slut that I know.
And watch your little nasty mouth. That's another thing. So it's all. Yeah, let me just drop you down. See, this the problem now. It's these little pissy ass children that likes to come on this app and play all the time. How about you go change your fitty sheet and get that big yellow stain that you laying in out your damn bed and flip your fucking mattress. So now this is what we're going to do. Since you brought your little pissy ass in this live, just like the rest of the people do, y'all always trying to be funny, you disrespect your elders, and you don't know shit. That's the problem now. You sitting there playing Roblox, you ain't wash your damn feet. It's the same socks that you had on since Tuesday. Tuesday is about to approach us again. Change them. You see where I'm going with it? So now, since we are getting distracted by some little fucks, let's try to turn this thing around and get back to the information. Okay? You little children on this app is totally disrespectful. If my grandmother ever got a hold to your ass, you wouldn't have one.
I ain't gonna lie. That whole thing made me uncomfortable, to be honest with you.
Like, seriously, Rashad, I said the same thing. Like I say, I can take trolling. Some trolls, I can really fuck with y'all because I'm an entertainer myself. Y'all know all I do is joke, but I be serious sometimes. You just gotta know. You gotta know me to know me. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, it's nothing wrong with entertaining people. But the way you just did that was freaky as hell. Like,
got a dusty nut stuck to the leg, flip flop. Stone fucking what they call it, grass stone wearing motherfucker in the chat. He said, "How's the Pretendians Day?"
I don't know.
We got a $5 Wappican in the chat.
He has a cockroach on his forehead, so I'm not really sure what he's on.
He do. And then I just clicked on his picture. He got them eyes. You know them eyes like when people trying to look cool and shit. Like they trying to look like they just the shit. Like, don't do that, man. Like, you damn near like you about to cry trying to take this selfie. Y'all do so much to get the women to be like, ooh, girl, look at him. Ain't no ladies looking at you, bro. Like on some real shit. Matter of fact, I can prove it. Ladies, let's click on Mr. Beans, whatever the hell his name is. Tell me if that picture interests you. And be honest, women. I'm not gonna even hate on you, brother. I just want to see how many women.
And he got a bitch come here to look. You know what I mean?
Okay,
No grown man do this. Come here to look.
So check this out. The lady said he's crazy. We have some women said fuck no. Another woman said hell no. We got. Okay, I was just making sure that I wasn't tripping. But Auntie, how you doing? And King, do you know you up here?
No, I don't even think that's him in the picture because I put down a couple of his videos to see if he ever made a video of his face. I don't think that's him.
So he catfish. He the one that got somebody else. That's crazy. That's crazy.
He's probably shy, though. He probably think they can change what you look like for real. But it's people that I know that think that this guy is gone. And they want to believe him because...
I can't hear you, baby.
Yeah, you kind of moving. Let's open up the panel and invite him to the platform. Let's do that, y'all. Miles, let's get him up. I'm going to open up the panel. We're going to make more room. I think 2 more people will be allowed to come up. So if you want to come up, go ahead.
Well, CEO, I could drop. I'm ready to drop down. My husband just walked through the door. I'm ready from work. I'm ready making some breakfast, and then after I'm making some breakfast, I'll return. But I'll be in the comments.
Okay, thank you, and y'all have a great day. And I got you, Nisha. We here for you. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. What's up?
A drop down too, but I just came up because I had a question. The dude Tyson Deliza or something like that, didn't he used to be on Didn't he used to be one of them dudes from Africa that used to be on the panel with you and Rashad?
Hold up, which one?
No.
Oh,
I know Tasim for a long time. He's been on the same shit. He's just been an interesting character all the time. But he's always been about that shit that he's talking about.
Okay. I was just checking to see. I'm finna drop down.
okay, bet. Cool. See, I think it signed for me though, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to see.
So, I mean, the only thing is he tells the truth about his upbringing, and he said he was lied to by his parents. So, you know what I'm saying? You can't fault him for, you know, what his parents told him. He just said he learned the truth, and after he learned the truth, you know, he changed his shit up. Yeah.
Right.
What else is he supposed to do?
That's facts. Man, I feel like this is a great live, man. Who live this is? Oh, it's my live. Y'all, let's tap and continue to share. Damn, I forgot I was good. Auntie, you all right?
I'm good. You just cracked me up right there.
Yeah. So, yeah, y'all, my bad, man. I forgot I go hard, man. Where y'all at, natives? Look like you real quiet.
104 in here. Let's get CEOs to 15,000.
Could I say something about that? Because it's like I've noticed that when we come with receipts. When they come with theatrics like painting, or you know, a whole bunch of them yelling in the middle of the street or something. You know, they don't come with documentation, and that's basically. I'm like, if you guys, I mean, it's fine if you was here, but have your documents. Don't tell me about the other stuff.
What documents do you have
What you say?
that you're indigenous to America?
Okay, so hold on. I'm glad you asked her that, because Mike, what we want to do is, I think that Auntie has already proven that, you know, we have showed you guys 1,000,001 things. Even if she was to show you something, the first thing you would do is say that it's pseudo, and you wouldn't listen to what she has to say. So
Most of the time, it is pseudo.
Wait. Hold on. I got you. So instead of asking Auntie where it's hers, let's see about you. Introduce yourself. Are you Native American, or what are we?
Yes, I'm Native American. I'm out of Texas.
Okay.
And I'm with the Tiwa tribe.
Are you with the
You can
Tiwa
look
tribe?
that up. Yeah, you can look that up.
Oh, man. Y'all can look that up. Yeah, that's that new tribe. Hey, check
It's not
this
a new
out.
tribe. It is not a new tribe. You see, that's how I know.
Mike, just
that
calm
you have
down.
no-
We having a conversation, brother.
You
I
don't
already
have
know about your
you don't
tribe,
have the
man.
right education on this, man.
Bro, listen, I'm telling you, man, your tribe ain't even older than the BET Awards. Look, so this is what we're going to do, Mike. We just want you to do your thing. I'm going to let you have the floor, family. Listen to me. So this is what I want you to answer real quick before you continue. I just want to know if you're indigenous to America as well.
Yes, I am.
Okay, perfect.
You people?
What people, Rashad? This is people, Rashad? You can see his folks. You talking about these folks right here, man?
Yeah. That's a tribe right there, yep.
That's the tribe right here?
Yep.
Yeah, man. Okay, this is what we're gonna do.
That's a real tribe. That's a real tribe.
Mike, it's okay. It's okay, Mike.
Do you have a tribe that you're attached to?
I got you. Just hold on. So your name is Mike Huncho? Is that
Yes.
Huncho? Okay, give me 1 second, Mike Huncho. Mike, this your first time in my live?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, perfect. So I have a list, man. I'm gonna put your name down. If you don't mind, it's a dangerous list, brother.
Mike
Put them on the dating list. Is that your last name, Huncho?
Yeah, that's my last name.
Oh, okay.
Don't let him know what it means, Carver. Just let him stay right there where he at. He don't need to know nothing. He should already know about it since he used it.
That's the thing, though. Y'all
Mike,
just faking it, man. All the information that you guys have
calm down, bro.
is pretty much
Nobody might be respectful. You
Right,
jump
right.
in here with all your weird no energy, because we get energy from the sun and you don't.
We got a couple guys.
Yeah.
we got a couple guys on the list today, Carper. We got Bring Back, we got Tobias Gales, we got Phillip, we have Mike Huncho. All of these guys have made the list today. So we do have new members on the dangerous list. If you guys want to print out, well, I'm going to have to screenshot it and send it to some people so everybody can have a list of everybody that's dangerous on this app when it comes to information. So Mike Huncho is a native. He's also claiming to be indigenous to America. He told us about his tribe. We looked up his tribe.
I think he got his name. I think he got his name from Talladega Nights.
Yes, that's my name.
Oh, okay.
So look, let me ask you something real quick.
Hold on, wait, Mike.
Well, I just got a question.
Want him to tell us
I just got a question.
I want to know, is it a bloodline that you're from, or is this a nation with blood quantum?
It's a bloodline.
Oh, so it is. Are you federally recognized?
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's members only, y'all. Yes, members only.
So
Because federally recognized is not blood.
Right.
It is blood. So let me ask you something real quick.
$5, please. $5.
No money.
Real quick. So why is it that the native population is so low
Bring your checkbook.
and Black Americans
Bring your bro.
is higher than Native Americans?
Bring it on.
Because it's members
Y'all don't want to hear it, right? Y'all don't want to hear it.
They members,
Y'all don't
they're
wanna
not
hear the truth?
bloodlines. Federal recognized tribes, y'all.
You ain't no Indian.
You want to
Stay
hear
your
the
lost
truth?
your land.
Hold on.
Wait, y'all want to hear the truth?
Wait, hold on. Hey,
Oh,
Mike.
in your hold on, Rashad.
Let me tell you some truth.
Wait, hold on, Mike.
You
I got a
ain't
question.
no Indian.
Let me say something because I know y'all don't want to hear this.
Mike, hold on, man. I got a question. Why is it that your tribe has documented that they can only trace their lineage back to 1680?
Why can they only track it back to 1680? Why don't you read up on the actual tribe?
I did. Why is it documented that y'all only trace your lineage in America to 1680?
1680 is when it was established in El Paso. Okay? The tribe is actually from New Mexico. We got pulled from the Spaniards as slaves to come down to El Paso and establish the missions. All the missions here in El Paso were built by natives.
So y'all work for the crown.
Whatever you want to say it, man. I mean, that happened. 400 years ago?
So
y'all act like you work for the crown.
Like I love.
That don't make no
what you're
sense.
saying.
It's
So
history.
you work for the crown.
Mike,
You work for the crown. You create.
Bro,
just calm down.
y'all were property.
Listen, bro.
Y'all were property. That's how.
Listen, Rashad is having a conversation with you. Just calm down.
That's what I'm saying, though.
But I can't hear
You sound
both.
condescending. You sound condescending when you say, "Oh, you work for the crown."
No, it's
You
not kind of
Americans were slaves.
If you
Y'all
look,
were property.
it's not.
Y'all
It's not.
were property. People.
It's not condescending. It's just we're talking about the truth, right?
No,
So-
it is.
So you created missions. You work for the crown. You work for the Pope. So y'all are a part of the people that were trying to convert other people to be traitors to their own nations. Y'all, hold on, y'all can't trace your lineage back past 1680, and you work for the crown. It doesn't sound like
You know how ridiculous that sounds right now? That we can only trace our lineage back to 1680. Do you realize what you're saying?
So why is it when I said that you didn't argue it? You just said, "Well, you know what happened was."
How new Huncho is. That's a new last name.
That's fake. That's not his real name.
You guys don't understand or can't comprehend actual history.
No,
Okay?
you can't.
No,
Ain't it
because
funny
let me-
people that's created
No.
in the lab,
I don't know if you guys
intelligent
were
beings, which are my
brainwashed
ancestors,
or
that come
your
up here and
uncle
tell
made up some
us
stories,
that
but
we
everything
don't
you're
understand
saying,
or comprehend.
everything
Ain't
you're
that
saying
something?
is all
Ain't that
is all
something,
pseudo.
Mike, that? And don't act like I'm not talking to you, Mike. Your hair's straight, aka fur is straight, sir. We're not the same people.
And
No, we're not. You guys are from Africa.
So, Mike,
Hold on,
You're
Mike.
from Africa.
I'm talking to my people.
no, sir.
We have 3 open boxes. If you in the chat and you want to come up, man, bring your ugly ass to the live, man. We up here chilling, man. We got 3 boxes open right now for anybody. You know,
I don't even want to hear
me.
me.
Chill.
I
You
don't even
come up
want
here
to
like,
Can I ask you something, Mike? Because Mike, I know y'all we like to go to the House, the Congress.gov, right? We're gonna go over there and let's see who they're talking about, Mike. Mike, it says House of Representative 111-104, the Thomas E. Jordan Indian Tribes in Virginia Federal Recognition Act of 2009, right? So I'm gonna stroll down, Mike. I'm gonna stroll down to a part. And let me know if this is your people they talking about.
you ain't no Indian.
Oh, go ahead, man. I mean, everything you say is you're
Wait
interpreting
here,
it.
hold on. Let me
You're
highlight
interpreting it to your own.
No. I mean,
Yeah,
I
you're
mean,
interpreting to your own benefit. Okay, that's all you're
Okay,
doing.
Mike.
Just
Okay,
interpretation,
Mike.
just like most people on.
And I like to also, Mike, when I pull up
This is like
old
TikTok
ancient
University.
maps, when I
You're
pull
part
up
of TikTok
ancient maps from the
University.
Library of Congress, Mike, why does it have my people on it and not you, Mike?
Because you're not native.
No, we're not. We are a Tunchinists. So it says the Virginia Vital Statistics Bureau class all non-reservation Indian is Negro. So are you the people that they reclassified to Negro?
Where are you, Mike? We're waiting.
Mike, come off your mute. Come off mute and answer. Did they classify your people as Negroes?
So look,
Waiting, Mike.
No. Is it a yes or no? We don't need no
the
monologues,
education
Mike.
right.
We need you to answer yes or no, Mike.
We're
Your
waiting.
people classified from Indian to Negro.
Let me. Can I finish? Can I?
Are you gonna
say
answer me?
something?
No, I want to know yes
No.
or no. I asked you a direct question,
Just
Mike.
answer
The
the damn
answer
question,
were
Mike.
your people, not Virginia Vital Statistics Bureau class, all non-reservation Indians as Negro. It's real big, Mike. Real big right there.
We're waiting.
Wait, hold on. Before he answers, I got so they wouldn't have been classified as Negro because they're
Well, they classified both native and black.
their genetic makeup consists of Northeast Asians and Spanish people.
Yes.
And yours is from Africa.
No, sir. No,
Your
sir.
classification is from Africa.
No,
Just
and now,
answer the
I can
damn
go to my
question, Mike.
records.
Africa.
Mike, I can literally go over
I am
my family
answering the
records. I can go, Mike.
I am answering the question.
I want you
guys
to
don't
pull
wanna
up
listen.
your family records, and I can pull up my family records, and let's see who got Negro on their records.
Oh my gosh. So let me tell
No,
you some history
Mike,
real quick.
can we do this, Mike?
Let me tell you some history.
We don't have to argue about nothing, Mike.
No,
Well, let's go to
you don't wanna hear it. You
the
don't wanna hear
Library
it.
of Congress, Mike.
You don't wanna
Here's
hear it.
another site, because we dealing with the same people that y'all dealing with. Here we go, right here. So let's go to the Library of Congress. Mixed breed Indian family, white and Negro in old house near Pembroke Farm, North Carolina, right?
You're in trouble,
So
Mike.
this says right here in the title from the Library of Congress of our old newspaper, mixed breed Indian family, white and Negro. So Mike,
So what
can
is
you
that? That
please
doesn't
tell
mean
me
anything.
how is these mixed breed Indian? Is it the white teeth, whatever, or is it the Negro that makes them the Indian in this? Because it's saying a mixed breed Indian, white, and Negro. What makes them the Indian in this title? Is it the white person in this title, or is it the Negro, Mike?
Let me look up this.
No. There you go, Mike. It's
No,
on the
I wanna look it
Library
up
of
because-
Congress.
Okay,
You
Mr.
guys
Harper,
still-
this is what we're
So
gonna do.
why
This is
are
what
you
we're
not
gonna do.
answering me, Mike? I mean, come on.
I don't know.
I think Gracie wanna add something.
I've never
So
seen
1
that.
second, this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna allow Mike to answer, right? Even though I know he's deflecting and things like that, right? We still just want to see where he's going to go with this. But I also want to get the boxing gloves in the chat. Once again, Carver is up here beating the shit out these people. She asked him a question. He said, when she hit him in his rib. So since he almost fell the fuck over, we going to pick him back up and let him answer the question.
We're waiting, Mike.
So, Mike, go ahead and do your thing, and then I got Engine up here.
We don't want to monologue. I just need him because I just told him from Congress.gov. Now we're on the Library of Congress, Mike. I would like to know, in order for these children to be a mixed breed Indian, is it the white or the Negro that makes these children?
I gotta read that whole fucking article. That you're telling me nothing. You're just telling me a title.
Mike, I don't care that you're going to read.
You gotta read the whole article.
I don't care.
That's what I'm talking about. You people, you guys like to pull bullshit out.
Mike, it's there, Mike. It is there, Mike.
Can I ask
you? This is a thing that's in the Library of Congress, sir.
Read the whole article.
No, you go read it because you the one that this is a lie.
Let's get it back, y'all. I know it's getting heated because Mike is all over the place, but I want to be fair. I think Auntie has been trying to say something. We got Engine in the building, and we also got.
You know why?
No, you okay, Carver? You good? You doing good? What I'm saying is, you know how these people.
Most black people were property.
Come with them too many questions. They go.
Man, you wasn't even part of this country. I'm sick of you West Coast niggas bringing y'all ass.
Auntie, go ahead.
You wasn't even here when none of this was going on.
Engine speak, and then
I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna cover this up for a second because I don't want us to, I want to see what this gonna say. It says Red Indian Jim Crow Museum, right, Mike? I want you to see. It said Red Nigger Jim Crow Museum, and let's go in here and see who they're looking at.
Hey, I appreciate the gifts, man. Keep swiping your cards and going broke on me. Auntie.
I ain't your mama in here, y'all. I don't think I ain't your mama. I think I ain't your mama because this is on the Red Indian Nigger Jim Crow Museum. Mike, was y'all down there? Was y'all down there doing the Jim Crow Museum, Mike? Let's see what all they got in this museum. About
what
these
does that have to do with anything? You're just throwing out slurs.
Let's see what they got going on.
Lack of intelligence.
We have a whole.
That's a lack of intelligence.
No, the lack of intelligence is you bring your West Coast ass to the Southeast. You talking. That's the lack of intelligence.
I'll go to the reservation down there.
You wasn't here when we were done. None we went through.
We'll take you in.
Country we live in.
Y'all just property.
Hold on, y'all. Let me get
property.
This. Because he's sitting here, he's mad.
Indians were
because
slaves
he can't
too. That's how we know you ain't no Indian.
I mean, like I said, members only. So this is in the Red Nigger Indian Museum. Ain't your mammy? Mike, where's y'all Red Indian Nigger Museum at, Mike? We don't want your insults, Mike. You come up here to have a dialogue, Mike. That's what it's about, right? So we want you to prove to us what this is, Mike, because it's literally in Michigan.
That could be
you
made up.
can find this museum in Michigan,
you
Mike.
You fake
it's
ass
probably made up by people
West
like
Coast
you.
Thank you, Purple.
Y'all make up that stuff with people
you
like
made up, motherfucker. You over here not being.
Y'all fake, man. Fake.
Going back to the West Coast.
That's just like saying y'all part of the
It kills me when a person that wasn't even a part of nothing we got going on in the 13 colleges, the 18 bring his Mexican ass up here talking.
You know what though? You guys,
you wasn't a part of this country, boy.
We paying taxes. You know why? Because that goes to our
tribe. Let's go to the Choctaw Advocate, Butler, Alabama, Wednesday, July the 24th in 1920.
Boy, you wasn't here till 1848, boy.
Hold on. Please, y'all, let me do this.
Keep paying taxes.
Please let me do this, y'all, because I don't think he's mad. He's mad.
Copper do her thing. She my buddy. And he on here talking. Won't you just listen and stop talking to people like that? Just listen to Copper. She telling you something.
He don't have nothing. Y'all notice he haven't went and pulled up nothing.
But y'all act like he's here for education. He's not here to be educated.
Negro race has billions. Now, if anything, because we know that the ones that didn't go to the reservation was reclassified. I just showed y'all from the House of Congress.gov, right? So it says that they was reclassified. And then also, this is a Choctaw. We know a lot of them did not go to the reservation. They was reclassified as Negro, right? The Choctaw Advocate had a whole newspaper. So, I'd like to know why it's not saying Native Americans have billions in the U.S. It says Negro race has billions in the U.S. Return to color people up to a dark continent is impossible. On his material, but progress made by them, it is a now. So I want you to go and find this too, so you can show us where y'all have billions in the real estate. It says Kansas City, Missouri, disenfranchised the Negro and sent him back to Africa. Absurd, impossible.
There you go.
More absurd. No, don't get too happy, sir. Don't
go. You're reading it right.
Listen, no, how am I reading? Rashad, I'm gonna let you read it. Now
you reading it right.
You read it.
Keep reading, Kama. He's distracting you. You did it on purpose.
What it say?
I ain't putting it up there for your dumb ass to read it. Now read it.
Put me on a big screen.
Yeah, read it.
Now you read.
No, you read it.
Stop reading.
Papa's doing it on purpose. Just read it.
Put your foot in your mouth.
Peace, Miss Lovely. Read it. And it's clear on my screen.
Put your.
Hey, just keep him muted. While no specific reports of the Tigwa tribe sunburn cases are publicly available, research indicates that Native American communities, including the Tigwa, face disproportionately high rates of skin cancer and often lack sufficient sun protection.
What does that even have?
That means you're not organic.
So what that has to do with you is
you're not organic.
That means you're not organic to the planet.
You're not an Indian.
That means,
what God made Indians, not them white people. You're not brown. The sun don't like you. You're not natural to the earth. You're not.
Come on, let Rashad finish.
I don't need help.
Y'all Houston messed up.
All right, so what this means for the 140 people in here is the Tigwa tribe called themselves the people of the sun. So if y'all are the people of the sun, y'all are the people of the sun. Why are y'all getting sunburn?
You understand evolution?
If you're the people of the sun, sunburn should not be an issue.
You understand evolution?
You're not the real people. We are.
You're not.
Oh, yes, we are, sir.
You trying to say
we are. You get burnt. We don't get burned by the sun. Y'all ain't the earth people. We are. We connected to the earth. We the real indigenous. You not. Get it right.
With somebody that wasn't a part of the United States to 1848.
Oh my gosh, dude. Y'all were property, bro.
Property. I love when y'all Indians come up here and talk about slavery. Y'all want to be $5 natives like Indians. That's how we know you ain't no Indian, because Indians were slaves too in America.
Property.
So keep on talking about how you wasn't no Indian. You don't know the Indians were slaves. Keep on saying stuff like this. So the world knows that you ain't a part of these people.
I would like to know why Native Americans don't have $1 billion worth of land here, because we do. For the people that's supposed to be the slaves or property, and which he don't understand the term black. Once you was reclassified down to black, that's when they was taking your land, meaning you become wards of the state. So this dumb motherfucker don't know that. So let nobody else on the planet is black. Nobody else has that status. Okay, so return it says Kansas City.
What we talking about?
It's so bad. That's why you know it ain't true.
Lord.
Wait, hold on.
That's why you know it ain't true.
I can't. If I'm gonna teach, I'm gonna teach.
I think we might have too many.
Mike, why y'all getting deported then? Why did they deport y'all right now then? Answer that question.
You might have too many people on the panel.
If you Haitian, they deport you too.
Can y'all let me read it? Because this is a dumbass nigga.
Not the real. Like Trump said, I'm not a Trump. I'm not a Trump supporter. You know what I'm saying? I ain't vote for this man. Like he said, they don't look like Indians to me. They don't look like Indians to me.
They look like Indians. They don't look like Indians to us.
So here we have Kansas City, Missouri, disenfranchised the Negro and sent him back to Africa.
Send him back to Africa.
Impossible. I'm reading something that your motherfucking goddamn beige ass couldn't do. So it's that absurd, impossible. More than $1 billion worth of the United States real estate, which he owns in his own name. And I know you see that. He owns it in his own name in the United States. It is not
back
easy.
to Africa. That's what it says.
Shut up. Because it ain't no way we have this much land here, and we can prove that we're heirs by documents, sir. So shut the fuck up. Go pull out your, because I can show why I got plenty of air property. So it says in the United States, real estate, which he owns in his own name. It said it is not easily to be taken from him. Besides, the Negro is not an African. He is an American. African is a misnomer. Why try to send him to a country which is not his own? And this...
And still, don't say anything about...
Damn, what the fuck I do? Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to put Carpo up here. Damn. Hold on.
You know, this is crazy. We got this motherfucking cave beast up here thinking he's organic to the planet. I got more stuff that I can pull up. Negro, your genetics ain't even 1,000 years old, and yet you think you're ancient. Ain't shit ancient about your motherfucking ass. Nigga, I guarantee you can't plait your hair all the way down to the end and it'll stay. If it unraveled, that's fur, sir. I can show you where my hair is plaited all the way to the end, and it's still there from when I braided it up last week. Sir, I don't grow bugs. I'm what they call electromagnetic. I am tied to the grid here in America. You notice everybody else gets deported but us. Sir, everybody else, no matter how many crimes they do, they get out, they go serve their time, and they get out and they come right back to where their neighborhoods or communities are. We never get deported. They can't deport the autochthonous people of the land, sir. You stupid, and you sitting over there thinking you know something.
Yeah, so he's looking bad right now. I feel like we just need to get these questions answered. We have a caveman in the building, and this is what happened when you have debates with Bigfoot. Let's continue to tap the screen and shut the live out. Moving on to the next person.
Oh yeah. Like I said, they call themselves the people of the sun, but they get sunburn. 80% of them have admitted to being sunburned. So that sounds like you're the people of the moon. And if you come from New Mexico, Mexica means out of the navel of the moon. So you're not really sun people, you're moon people, right? Because the sun destroys y'all. Now science has proven that lice came from the migration over the Bering Straits, and then it came again from the people that came from Europe. So that means your people, for one, get burned by the sun. For two, y'all brought lice over here. So, you know, you're not indigenous. You're just an immigrant. It is what it is.
Not only that, but if the sun weakens you, then it actually proves that you're not who you say you are. How the fuck was you outside building mounds and shit like that if the sun was clearly beating the shit out of you? The longer I stay in the sun, the stronger I get. The longer you stay in the sun, the weaker you get. Think about it. But you can speak, Bigfoot.
We're waiting.
Okay, so this is what the average native does. When they do have the opportunity to speak, they say nothing. When we talk, they say everything. You know, he like to talk over women. Now it's his turn, and this dusty feet motherfucker ain't got nothing to say. So moving on, we have another. Matter of fact, you're going on the dangerous list, bud. What is his name? Mike Huncho. I think I already put you on there, did I?
Hey, y'all weak, man. You had me muted.
You don't know that you can speak? Now you only got like 10 seconds, idiot.
Weak, man. You had me muted the whole time. That bitch ass fucking panel, dude.
Okay, you right. You right. I had you muted the whole time. You right.
So check this out.
You was muted because it's showtime. You fucking idiot. Everybody muted until it's their turn. Y'all see this fool? He said I had him muted, guys. I think we're all fucking muted until it's our turn. You damn idiot. Let's tap the screen and continue to share the live out to some more slow people, like Mike.
Hold
Hold up. Let's see. Okay, so the word Native American was first applied to his people, the YT people that was coming over here and saying that they shit now, like, oh, well, we was already here. So, like, the new foreigner people that's coming here, you know, they're not us. We Native Americans type shit. And let's read what native means in law. It says a natural born subject or citizen, a denizen by birth. And for the people that don't know, a denizen is, in historical terms, it says a foreigner allows certain rights in the adopted country. All right, so let's keep reading this definition. It says one who owes his domicile or citizenship to the fact of his birth within the country referred to. The term may also include one born abroad if his parents were then citizens of the country and not permanently. So yeah, y'all Native Americans, you're not from here.
That was well said, OG. I do appreciate the support and stuff like that. I didn't even notice I had 100,000 likes. Appreciate y'all. Somebody just inboxed me and asked me how do I do it. I just go hard. I'm going to drop myself out this box so I can let somebody else up. Put a 1 in the chat if you think I talk too fucking much. I'm trying to see something right quick. And mods, whoever put a 1 in the chat, block them. Go ahead, Goddess. It's on you. San? She probably don't know she's up here. Okay, I'm gonna drop you, sister, and you just come back if you want to. I'm gonna replace you with somebody else. I got you. Gotta be nice. I gotta see who put a 1 in the chat too. Let me see. Okay, ain't nobody put no 1. Okay, then I'm gonna keep talking. Fuck it. I'm letting somebody else up. So, we're going to go back around to Mike. Mike don't know nothing, y'all. This man up here trying to tell us that he always been here, and like I told him, his tribe is new. Them people just got here. Dynasty, go ahead.
For sure. Appreciate you, folks. I just want to ask folks, where are the so-called black slaves that ran to Mexico and got free? Where are they to this day? Also, why did Mexico assist with the Spanish conquest? What else? Y'all also brought lice, fleas, bed bugs, and other bugs that are related to those, because those are actually they're genetically modified bugs. They relate to each other. That's it. That's all I want to say.
Okay. And I was about to tell you, brother, don't forget that they are responsible for toe jam. These people are disgusting. Like the brother said, the only thing y'all brought over here was poop. It's a lot of things that's going on when it comes to your community, man. My people over here, we just stated our truth. I went live, actually, to ask you guys, can you prove that we're African? You brought your nasty neck ass up here and didn't prove that we was African. A lot of times, these people always mad at me. Everybody's mad. I think, did he run? Oh, he's gone. Come on, man. Go ahead, Auntie.
Yeah, he started off asking the question to me, where is my receipts? I really appreciate you guys because you gave him the receipts I was talking about. He actually are asking for my individual receipt. My individual receipt is private. It's in the private, but the receipts of who I am is in the public. So it's something that he can look up for himself if he wanted to learn. But the thing about it is, when I meet white Native Americans that feel like they're Indians, they never do their homework. They stay in the same spot. They really suffer from a deep cognizant dissonance. And they keep on wanting you to prove who you are, and we've been proving who we are all this time.
Yeah, I try not to go back and forth with somebody that grows hair out their ears and shit like that. These people have a problem. We smooth, man. Like I say, we do stuff and it's cool. When you do it, we don't want it anymore. It's yours. We try not to get too close to you people because we don't want that scent on our clothes. On the low, what's up? on the low. I'm kind of scared to hear what he got to say. Lolo. Okay, I guess a lot of people came up here to hang out with CEO. You know, some people just come to kick it. You know, I am a pretty cool guy. I get it. You probably came to my platform just to come up here and be here. But since you didn't say anything, we're going to shave your head bald, starting with the sides first. The clippers are on. We have Miss Lovely in the building. Shout out to Miss Lovely, and we're going to continue the live. Can any $5 native prove we're African?
IDB, that's the name of my production company. IDB, that's the name of my production company in the building. But anyway, I'm confused. Why is it that these Mexicans keep calling themselves natives? Because I went and looked at his page, and he's clearly a Spaniard. So why, somebody explain that to me, because y'all know I'm only knowledgeable about certain things, but why do they keep calling themselves natives, and why do they keep trying to tie themselves to what we got going on up here? Because it doesn't make any sense to me, because y'all arguing with a Spanish dude, like dude on his page, family speaking Spanish, the whole nine. And from my understanding, Native Americans didn't speak Spanish. And why do they call themselves Native Americans down in Mexico? Because it doesn't make sense to me. But that's all I wanted to know. I'm just curious of why these Mexicans keep coming in here arguing about their natives and they're not. They're Mexican.
Can I say add something to that Mexican statement? They also breed, and they're a mixture of all the invaders. That's why they call us a Mexican, because we all know that Mexican means mix.
I didn't mute Copper. I didn't ask why they called him.
We needed to hear that, Miss. We needed to hear that, Miss Lovely. That was the track.
Okay, hold up.
I didn't playing because these are members, Miss Lovely.
Okay,
they're not a bloodline. They're part of a social club through the federal recognized member government. So this is why everybody and anybody can become a member. Yeah.
Turn it up, Copper.
Say you lost your land.
I know why they. I know why they. I just wanted to know why they.
Hold on. I'm gonna pause for a second. I can turn it up. Hold on. I gotta turn that for
you ain't no goddamn Indian. Oh,
that part.
And you need to be quiet. A lot of y'all didn't know I was up in here singing earlier. See, people don't know all this smooth ass shit CEO can do. Man, I do so much shit, man. I be singing out here, man. I break shit down.
Members only in the federal recognized tribe. They're not blood. Yeah. Go tell your daddy that y'all niggas been lying. They leave you red and yellow, people. Yeah.
You ain't no goddamn
Anybody can get a membership with a Native American tribe. All you need is blood quantum. No money. Probably $5.
I say you
no
ain't
real bloodline.
no goddamn
Broken heart. Y'all members only tonight. For playing with us around here.
We not from here. Oh, there I was about to start singing.
I said you ain't no goddamn Indian.
Yeah, water.
Yeah, came across the water. Fucking goddamn blood quantum. That's why he got up here. He was so pissed off that we was coming with proof, and he want her to read that. No, you go read it. I'm showing you where to go get it at.
Right, but they suffer from that cognitive dissonance.
Yes.
They stay in a position that they was brainwashed to think. They don't even
I just
try.
came up here to say you need to go ahead and record that and make that your content. That's all I want to say. Go ahead and
you ain't.
Yup.
No,
I need to see that on my timeline. I need to see it on the timeline.
I got you, Jim. I got you, Jim. I'm gonna go and drop it, man. I've been holding that in for a minute. I'm supposed to be in drop that.
You gotta drop that track.
Yeah, they damn sure ain't no Indian. And then the more and more, see what it is with the Mexicans.
Like he up here acting like he a Native American and he ain't even that. He a Mexican.
Because they all have that Asian bloodline. That's why.
His kids look Asian too, because I was looking at his kids. The motherfuckers look Asian too.
Get over here with the bullshit. Right. They can't even put it. I'm glad Rashad went and pulled up. Because if y'all don't know who the plasma-based beings and how we don't have to worry about getting burnt up by the fucking sun because we are the sun. We are part of the ley line that the sun connects to. These motherfuckers keep getting burnt up. And don't let these people convince you to put on some damn sunscreen. That's when your ass start getting burnt up.
And that's the thing. They are Mexicans. They are Mexicans, but they never say, okay, we come from y'all. They want to take over our spot, okay? Because I have a cousin that married a Filipino woman, and their kids are mixed. Some of them look black, and some of them look Filipino. So you can't just kick out the main thing, the main character. If you mix with what? He said they came over as slaves or something like that to work on some property for the queen. Okay, so they took indigenous people and mixed them and left them like those Hispanics. Hispanics are mixed. That's what make them Hispanic. But they trying to say that they was here from the beginning. How can you be here from the beginning and Mexican and whatever? You know, so you claim what you claim, but don't try to pull the original out of the equation, if you get what I'm saying. They be pissing me off. Thank y'all for letting me talk. I'm just talking.
I said you. Chill out. Like, but y'all tap the screen and share the live out, man. We have been live for how long? Let me check real quick. Y'all give me 1 second. I gotta hit on this other phone. It says it's 3 hours and 3 minutes. I've been live for 3 hours and 3 minutes, and we haven't had one native to come and prove that we're African. We haven't had a Pan-African to do it. We haven't even had an African. So with that,
maybe they don't know the definition of proof.
Exactly.
So where's the documentation?
Exactly. You say you just woke up. Oh, you missed it, Miss Lovely. It went down in here today, Miss Lovely. I'm gonna have to clip some. I gotta start clipping my live for real. I know I keep saying that and ain't doing it, but I gotta clip these for real. Like, these lives be ridiculous, man. Y'all wouldn't believe what we heard. You see what I'm saying? So, matter of fact, I think the YouTube link is in the bio. If you're not able to click on it, then I'm gonna have to do it a little better than what I did. But check this out, y'all. I do these live for a reason. I don't know what engine went to. I wanted to hear from the brother engine, but I also wanted to tell him that it's not really about going back and forth with the neighbors. That's why we ask them questions. But when we do get caught up in a moment to where we're teaching, this is what I want y'all to do. Know that teaching is only for our people. You know, those are the only people that we teach, our own. We don't teach anybody else shit. We ask them questions. When we get cave men and cave women on the panel, we whoop their ass, you know. This is where you get caught up, you know. And a lot of people don't come to my live because you get your ass whooped, you know. If I was native, I wouldn't come in this motherfucker, to be honest with you. Matter of fact, I'll block CEO if I was a native. Ain't no way in hell I'd come in here and get smacked up in the back of my shit with a spatula every now and then. Now, Y'all the same people that been disrespecting us. Now we're responding. It's an issue. Do we have any more $5 in the chat that want to come up and tell us how your grandmama lied to your motherfucking ass and told you that you always been here when she just got her ass over here? That's what we want to talk about. I also wish I can get the son to join the live. I want to hear what the son got to say about you motherfuckers, man. That's what I want to hear. Like, if y'all really think about it, it's so crazy when y'all see these people using things like sunscreen, right? Let's go on mute for a minute, you guys, and I'm gonna let y'all have it just so we won't have a little feedback. Because I get it, we don't just have iPhones here, we got Androids in the building and stuff like that. And you know, no shade, no shade or nothing. We just saying that we just gotta be careful. Kind of messing up the frequency. But yeah, back to what I was saying. When these people be using stuff like that sunscreen, y'all, and they get under these it's the UV lights or whatever those type of lights that you put up under there, don't y'all know it looks like these people is rubbing out skin on themselves? Like these people freaking in the motherfucker. Then they gonna try to turn around and tell me and you that we got their story, and the whole time they was taking our story. And then guess what else they did, y'all? They put themselves, it was Photoshop. They put themselves inside the, oh my bad, Jimmy. Go ahead, bro. I had muted you because you had a little feedback. Let me unmute you right quick. You was finna say something, my bad. Go ahead. And then I'm gonna get back to what I was telling y'all.
I'm an advocate, bro, of going to the store and just buying out all the goddamn SP30 and all the sunscreen that we can and just pouring that shit out. I'm an advocate of that, but you know, y'all ain't about that life.
I never thought about that. And then, you know what we can do? We don't even have to just waste them. I say we empty out all the bottles, empty out every last bottle, and put some goddamn what is that toilet bowl cleaner and some bleach and shit like that up in there. That way when they hit their ass, it's gonna sizzle.
This is for entertainment purposes only. We are reenacting a movie.
And could I say this? When somebody said they taking our blackness and putting it on them with a UV light, I was thinking too, and then the other brother said we should dump it out. I'm like, they do take our essence and bottle it up, you know, so they can be black. So that means that it's part of us. What I'm trying to say is, we need a burial. We need a burial for our people that they done stole their skin from. That's us. Y'all, you guys took us and put it on you.
The melanin shots that they give people to turn
those
melanated is us. The melatonin that we take to go to sleep is us. Like,
and all those things, that's part of us. So if we get it and don't pour it, I mean, we could pour it out. We're like setting it free, setting that melanin free, because oh my God, that was just a download that I got. I don't have it all.
And she says, but that's true, Auntie. That's true. And I'm glad you cleaned that up, Miss Lovely. But I had already told those people that they know that my live is for entertainment purposes only. So nothing that we say is anything that's going to be like towards a threat or anything. This is all fun and games. Also, we have Bridgewater in the chat. She says, why are melanated people using that stuff now? If you find somebody from our community using that, it's because you're still eating the pig. You guys are doing stuff that these cave people do. So if you stop and go back to your natural abilities, you won't have that issue. You know, you lay with a dog, you get fleas. So a lot of people is doing the same freaky shit they did, and you're getting the same freaky results. With that being said, know who you are. Come back to reality. Find your people. And make sure you study everything that your people once did. That way you won't have those issues, because we live off the land. We don't live off of McDonald's, okay, people? Also...
Wait a minute. You know what? Real quick, to bounce off what you're saying, y'all gotta watch y'all products too, because especially us ladies, because when it comes to doing makeup and foundations and stuff like that, they automatically now put it in the makeup where we don't need it, and then you have to find makeup or products that they don't automatically put it in,
or learn how to make it.
You familiar with makeup, Miss Lovely?
If we learn how to make it ourselves,
yes,
we wouldn't need it.
What shade would he be with this damn zinc coin? Because I know that ain't like a dark tone or a copper tone. What shade is that?
He's less than a tawny. He would be in the pale colors, between the pale colors and like coming close to tawny.
Less than khaki.
Yeah, khaki is not a color in makeup, but I see what you're saying.
That's the paper bag test.
He definitely
bleach paper bag.
Nobody still answer, where does that damn coin come from that he got? That's a big ass coin. Why is he using this big ass coin? Is it plastic?
Let me answer that. I don't know how old you are, but when I was younger, my mom used to buy these little candies that looked like that. They had the gold around it, and they had the chocolate in the middle.
Right. That's what I was thinking it was the other day, but I'm not sure, because that's he holding a big ass.
That's exactly what it is. He ate it after this picture.
Really, because it got an Indian head on it, but it's this damn near the size of his face. Yeah. And people believe that that's a fucking coin. Like, I'm like confused.
So y'all telling me that if he threw that in one of those wishing fountains, it'll just dissolve?
Bro,
You gotta open it up. You gotta open it up, and guess what? It's chocolate inside. It's chocolate inside.
I want to ask the natives, why did y'all allow this stud to speak on your community? Like, all natives should actually be kicking this guy to the curb. He make y'all look bad, and you make yourselves look even worse by allowing him to do what he's doing. You remember what I told y'all earlier? This how you get in get enrolled. This is how you get in their tribes and stuff. As long as you talk down on us, they will accept you. These people accept anybody that talk down on our community. They don't give a damn what you look like, where you come from. If you go live and call us Africans, they're going to ride and support you. You get what I'm saying? And that's what he's be doing. So every time y'all send a galaxy, he's going to smoke it. Like, he's literally going to smoke that money up. You guys got to keep it in your pocket. Y'all always complaining why he's high, but you the one paying for the fucking product. Stop sending gifts to addicts. It's no point of that. This man is smoking your fucking money up, and y'all allow him to do it. Then, like I said earlier, you get high as Cootie Brown, and you hit the live button and come and tell me what me and my people are. That's crazy. That's crazy. So we're going to get back to reality. Looks like we have over 100 people in the live right now. If you ugly, join. That's how I know who you are. Y'all people are always trying to discredit what we have, what we present. Just like the guy was talking over Copper. He was trying to talk over Rashad. He was talking over Auntie. So it's a lot of things going on, and y'all just don't want to hear the truth. You see where I'm going with it? So if we have any more natives, Africans, and I know my panel is full, but when I see somebody in the box, I will open up a space for you. You guys are more than welcome to join, because we still...
Somebody want to come in, they can take my spot.
Oh, you good, Jimmy. I got you. But because we're still are waiting for someone to prove, right? We're still waiting for someone to prove that we're African. Y'all see what I'm talking about, man? That's how it goes. And I woke up early and smacked y'all ass upside the head. So this is what we would call a morning night. You know, it probably go down by noon, and then I'm gonna hit your ass again. So, OG, you was about to say something, brother?
So yeah, you can tell that he off that rock, like because of his faces that he be making. And I think it's crazy that, yeah, like you said, people really be paying for this man to just do that shit all day. Dumb as hell. That's how you know. You know what I'm saying? Like, they not intelligent, because our people will pick up on that and be like, oh, I'm not about to keep sending him no money. But y'all dumb, and you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't get it.
Exactly. And that's why I say, man, we didn't put these phones in the wrong hands. You know, some people can be very dangerous with a phone, and the natives are. Just like these African stuff. I seen a video where this African lady was apologizing to us. She was saying stuff like she going to talk to the African government to tell them to give us free housing and things or whatnot. Let me tell you guys something. You could have gave me 10 cars, 9 cribs, and probably free food for life. And I think I would still stick it out over here and just go through this process until I clean this place up. We don't want it. It is too late. You guys are only trying to trick us like you thought you did the first time. And we ain't going for it. So if you go to Africa, go on your own risk, at your own risk. I've known a lot of people that have went there, and I haven't heard from them since. Not saying if that's good or bad, but hey, I don't want to find out.
So, see, I want you to guess and tell me, who am I? Yeah. Man, that ain't y'all culture. Y'all don't know nothing about no damn cornbread.
You will be chopped off.
And I can add on to that.
Man, that's my people right there. That's my people. We make jazz, blues. Y'all know about no damn cornbread?
There have been a lot of people who went to Africa, went to Liberia, and things of that nature, and it's documented. They were on the news. If you look on the internet, they were saying they wish they never went because of the way they've been treated. I have a friend. She's from Africa. I don't know what part, but she always tell me, because when I was younger in my 20s, I was like, well, I want to come to your country. She looked at me dead in my face and said, bitch, you better not come. You American. You African American. She said they're jealous of us over there because they will look at stuff like Michael Jackson and everything and imitate people. You know, and they wear something called dead white people clothes. Y'all know that the white people clothes. Y'all know that they will put ships of old clothes on their shores. It's just miles of our old clothes that they will pick through, fix up, and resell. And they call it dead YT people clothes.
Oh, yeah, I made a video about that on my other page, and I showed a little documentary of how they get the clothes refix and resell them and how they end up on the beach.
Yes. So, I mean, this and who don't know why this whole little beef started is because what they did was they hopped their ass on our reparations. They want to call us the 6th region. Go look it up. They want to call us the 6th region and want to hop on our reparations and appointed a lady called Miss Blessings over top of us. Okay? No, you don't do that. We're not coming to Congo or all your places with your natural resources and say, hey, we're going to hop on a money train of this and try to take y'all stuff. Y'all did it sneaky. Y'all started with, I think, Obama was in office. Then y'all did it, y'all finalized it when Biden was in office. And y'all tried to not let us know. You know, which was very deceitful. That's why we're like, we want to take that name off of our name. And then what y'all did was actually woke us up. It was a good thing because a lot of people wasn't even worried about saying African American. They would just check the box and keep on going. Like, I know I ain't African American, but oh well. I know I ain't black, but oh well. I know I ain't Negro, but oh well. But then we still say
for you to check.
I'm sorry.
I was just saying, and that was the only box they had for you to check. They didn't have indigenous.
No, you could have checked other.
Simulation. That was the simulation. You just got to assimilate into whatever the hell they want you to go into.
Yeah. Yes, and then that woke us up. So thank y'all. Thank you for the hate. Thank you for because I wasn't really too worried about it. You know what I'm saying? I knew where I came from. Like right now, God bless my dad. He passed on last year, the end of last year. My father was born in 1939. I tell us all the time. He was born in 1939. He is the last of 15 children. My grandmother was born in the late 1900s. My grandmother. Okay, so when y'all look at time, people from other countries, it's not that long ago. You know what I'm saying? I have where my father is buried at. There are grave sites there. That's from the 1600s. That's not that long ago. It's not.
See, that's how it be. It's a lot of stuff that we be squaring up and down and happened so long ago, and it's like right here with us. So they always try to play with that. That's why I said time, dates, and location is very important when you're talking about history. That's one of the main key factors, because that's the way you confuse people. Like, you can change a whole story just by, lying about the date and the time. Like, they can destroy everything. And that's what these people do. Just like they lying about how long they've been here. Y'all is recent.
Tethers with a lot. So I'm very familiar, and I just came on here to tell people, like, I understand a lot of us grow up in different. I'm in Georgia now, and it's very different here, and I can understand that we all kind of grow up differently. I've lived in areas that were highly populated with immigrants, and I've met a lot of Black Americans that grew up and they didn't experience the same thing I did. And that's why I think it may be taking a lot of us a long time to understand what's going on. But I'm getting frustrated with a lot of us too, standing in each other's way when dealing with this situation, because we really got to clean this stuff up. It's been going on for way too long.
Yes, ma'am.
And it has to end. The disrespect. This should have been handled a long time ago.
Yes.
I'm a millennial.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm a millennial. I'm not happy with the fact that this was allowed to happen. And now we're gonna deal with it. I'm gonna deal with it. It's too much. My children are not gonna put up with this. And that's what I came up here to say. We gotta, because I'm starting to, Black Americans that don't get it. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't want to start cutting people off and things, but I'm tired of arguing amongst my own as well, especially people who don't get it. Because people, you can't tell me anything. I grew up with these people. They're not rocking with us. Not only are they not rocking with us, but they are here to deter us and get in the way and disrespect us and to harm us. So I'm not. I'm just not with it anymore. And something's got to happen, and it's got to start from inside. We got to see what's going on. It's not right. I don't understand. I've traveled the world. Never in my life went into it. I've been in Asia. I've been in Europe. Never in my life. I've been to Mexico. I've never in my life went to someone's country and told them anything about anything. So I just don't get it. I'm not understanding, but it's not my job to get it. It's just for me to understand. I'm sorry I had someone calling, but yeah, we got to start understanding. We got to start understanding what's going on, and I'm just going to leave it at that for right now,
I love that.
All right.
And when I was younger, when I grew up, along with all Africans in Africa and every country, you guys know, be honest with yourself, we all wanted to be Black Americans. They're cool. They're very talented. They play sports. They're scientists, politicians, very educated people. So stop fronting yourself. Be honest. No other culture. My daughter's making me laugh. No other culture have a Whitney Houston, Magic Jackson, Michael Jackson. Oh my God. What other culture would ever have a Whitney Houston? So stop lying to yourself. Get in line. Get with the program, because you're telling lies to yourselves. Okay? You just want to be disrespectful. Coming here, I don't know how I ended up in that life. Some African guy was doing a life about lineage or whatever. So I got on, and then I was talking, and then, by the way, Miss Wani, you made me a celebrity. All the Africans know me.
I told you.
So I come on, they say, aren't you that Haitian woman who said, and then, he sounds so stupid. He was like, aren't you that Haitian woman who said that Black Americans fed Africans? They made a song, We Are the World, We Are the Children. I'm like, yeah, I am, and that's true. They did do the song for y'all. Oh, they dropped me, so I didn't get to say much. But I like the movement because I'm Haitian American. I came here when I was 8 years old. And I'm gonna tell my story over and over. I've been called a kata by a Ghanaian woman at work, and I'm very stunned and mad that you would have a whole word for Black Americans. That's very disrespectful. Just like my sister just said, I've been to Dubai, right? I can't even hold my man's hand. We can't kiss in public. We didn't go and do that. We respect the law. Some part. If you're going off the desert or something, women have to cover their head. You have to wear a scarf. So how are you going to come here to the people who, the whole reason why other ethnicity people can come here is because of Black America. You have a problem with Section 8, Black Americans going to use Section 8. Matter of fact, immigrants use Section 8 more. They use food stamp more than Black Americans. Okay, like here in New York, when all these people from Ukraine came, they closed down high school to put them in. They closed down schools to put these people in. So, and then they give them their food stamp card and everything. So, and immigrant studies show you immigrants use services more than Black Americans. Haitians, they come here, they use. I'm Haitian. My mother had food stamp when we first came here. Because America, that's what America does. Let me explain that to you. Africans, let me explain something to you. America will not have people starving here, whether it's Americans or a foreigner who's here.
That's right.
They're not going to have you hungry. They're going to feed their people. They're not your government who take the money and travel with it, because America feeds the world. We are, and then the song they don't like, we are the world, we are the children, and then all big celebrities, they were wearing Save Africa. You are very hypocrite, and I'm scared for y'all, because when any government want to do something, the only people who can save you is a Black American. And you want to, let me tell you, see all those people that they're sending back, cutting the TPS. My cousin is on TPS. They cut his TPS. If y'all weren't busy pissing off the Black Americans, maybe they would go out and protest for y'all. But they're not going to do it because y'all disrespectful. You come here and disrespect people in their own land. So that's what you get. And I know for a fact, Black Americans, once if you start something, they're going to finish. I be trying to tell y'all that. Okay? And then all the Africans, please stay off my DM. Do not send me friend requests. I'm not going to follow you back. Do not cuss me out on my DM. I'm going to report your page. So leave me alone. And just start showing some respect, even though it's too late now, because the Black Americans, they're on you. Okay? Yeah. These people are being oppressed and over, and they keep rising. You think
and this is why we don't say all. And this is why we don't say all. Valerie, you're the reason that we don't say all. You must have known Auntie Aisha had those stacks pulled up when you mentioned them, girl. That's why she came on screen. Because they keep on screaming Section 8, welfare, and all this. And they are the majority in the Black American community that's on welfare. Listen up, people. Black American women are the most educated group of people here. We make more than any immigrant man. We make more than the men and the women in your ethnic class, a Black American woman like myself. But I just want y'all to listen to Auntie AI
Let me put it like this. Look, in them big states like Cali, Texas, and New York, you got hella immigrants living there. A lot of them folks ain't making big money. So even if they workin', they still struggling. They got kids born here. Little American babies. So the gov helping out the kids. Not always the parents. That's why it look like immigrant homes getting more assistance. Now when it come to black folks, we don't really be marrying immigrants like that. Most black folks in America marry other black folks that's also from here. We ain't really got no African or Caribbean folks just living up in our houses unless we fam like that already. So them stats about immigrant parents and homes, that ain't really applying to black American homes. Point blank. Black American households ain't the ones bringing in immigrant parents. So them government numbers ain't coming from us like that.
If you want how to speak American English, I got it too with more details if you didn't understand that. Y'all are coming.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to add too that the existence that your existence on this, so not you, but these foreigners' existence on American soil is welfare. The fact that you're here is welfare. And I don't even want to go this deep, but the fact that you're surviving in Africa is welfare. Because we got to fly planes over Africa and dropping rice and FIFA shirts and shit over there. And we need to be worried about what's going on over here. So your existence is welfare. The fact that you're here is welfare.
Exactly. Exactly.
But Valerie would. Valerie, is that your name? I'm sorry. Is her name Valerie?
Yeah.
I wanted to get into a little bit of a depth of what she was saying. That a lot of people want to sit there and talk about welfare, but what's the box that you check when you ask for government assistance? You check African American, right? And then I wanted to get on to a lot of people who wanted to go by that. See, I do this little thing called a couple of clicks away. And I go to your page. If it has nothing to do with you and everything to do with respecting Black Americans, I know that either one, you're a hater, but two, I do something else that I'm not going to say and find out that some of y'all are YTs. And the Africans are literally following up on that. Do you see how y'all are followers? That's embarrassing.
I'm going to say this in American English.
Part 1. The data, immigrant parents, and government assistance. Many studies show that in states like California, Texas, New York, and Florida, a large number of households receiving government assistance like SNAP, Medicaid, housing help, etc. have at least one immigrant parent. Here's why. Mixed status families. A lot of immigrant families include U.S. born kids, citizens, and at least one non-citizen parent. Low-wage jobs. Immigrants, especially recent ones, often work low-paying jobs, which qualifies their families for assistance. Cost of living. States with high immigrant populations often have high living costs. So even people with jobs still qualify for help. Eligibility through children. Immigrants may not qualify themselves, but their U.S. born kids do, especially for Medicaid or SNAP. So when you see statistics about immigrant households on assistance, many times it's really the children who are eligible and receiving benefits, not the undocumented parents directly. Part 2. Black Americans and immigrant marriage households. You also asked about Black Americans not marrying immigrants or having immigrants in their homes. Let's break that down. Marriage stats. Data from Pew Research and Census shows that Black Americans are the least likely racial group in the U.S. to marry foreign-born individuals. The majority of Black Americans marry other U.S. born Black Americans. Immigrants tend to marry within their own ethnic or cultural group, e.g., Nigerians marry Nigerians, Dominicans marry Dominicans. Household structure. It's rare for U.S. born Black households to have an immigrant parent unless the entire family recently immigrated, e.g., Haitian or Nigerian American families. Culture and community. There are cultural differences and often segregated communities. So U.S. born Black families and immigrant families don't often live in the same homes or neighborhoods in large numbers.
Okay. Y'all not in that.
And I'm not contested, but I can agree with that simply because I'm in California. We have a place in Lemon Grove called Somali Town. They're all on Section 8 and welfare, receiving benefits. I have a place called Chinatown, and they're all India, all that stuff, India Town, and all that stuff.
It was their husband and their wives.
Called that because they receive the most benefits from it. But you won't lump us in. Somebody was talking about it too. But you won't lump us. I think it was Wynn. Thank you, sweetie. But it was, she was talking about that they had put in Black Americans for us. But for the crime rates, the things that you guys do for your insufficiency, we get blamed for. And they call us, oh, this is African American. No. Y'all are Nigerian. Y'all are Congolese. Y'all are this. Y'all are that. Y'all are not Black. So stop trying to bag off of us with all this negative connotations and be your own people like you wanted to, right? Y'all been saying that for decades. Oh no, differentiate yourselves. Delineate. All that. Do that. Just because we drew the line in the sand and we said, okay, we got you. We respect boundaries over here. Look at how benevolent we are. So don't come over here. So in California, they do have that. And they would still look at you like as if you don't belong there. Not you running from that.
Yeah.
And saying that we are. No, y'all are.
Okay, let's keep it going. Okay. Let's keep it going.
Why not? Cookie, do you have something to say? Cookie, FBI. Mama G, did you bring that person up?
No, I ain't got no power.
The person is just coming up here to try to report. They're not speaking.
I don't have no power. I didn't bring anybody.
I'm sick of you.
I
don't feel like arguing with you right now.
I don't feel like arguing with you right now because I'm in war tone.
So if you came up here and you don't have any, I'm gonna just do it anyway. If you came up here and you don't have any power, why haven't you said?
Oh, I know, Wani. I know.
Why haven't you said anything?
Because I'm okay.
In Mama G defense, Ronnie, she did say it when I said it.
Did she say that?
Oh, thank you for reminding me. Yeah, I did say it. Yeah.
When I said it, she said it.
But
I kind of like the Ronnie and the Mama G show. I like the Ronnie and the Mama G show. I like it.
Are you just doing that, Wolfie? Because
no, I'm serious.
No, I remember. I did too.
No, she remembered.
I promise. I put that on my own mama. She said it. She said it. I'm over here trying to multitask, listen to y'all and bring up NTAI things because the Africans said that Africans don't get government.
That was acceptable.
Yeah, they're not Indos or natives. They're not natives. I mean, they're not Indian, they're natives.
No, they're not Indians. I mean, they're not Indians, but the ones that they accepted as Hollywood accepted as Indian.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't look like they're going through the land bridge. They were traveling on boats. Like if you go to go to the si.edu, go to si.edu and type in Native Corporation. You'll see all the pictures pull up, and you will see that all the people are on boats. The same thing that y'all
Look
like.
at it. He said no credible evidence to support your theories. Sir, we know that y'all came by way of boats, nigga. Y'all are freshly new here.
It came by way of Hollywood.
I done sent him 3 invites.
Mm-hmm.
Come up. You got 3 invites. It's no point in doing all that typing, and you can come up here.
Or we'll just block your bitch ass. You need to go wash your hair. It's Sunday. Fucking flea bags.
Coming up or no?
But that's what I was trying to say. That's what I was trying to say, that they came up by way of Hollywood. Hollywood put that stereotype out, that's what Indians look like. That was
this is coming from people with low IQ, y'all.
They don't even, their IQ is so low that they don't even rest when it comes to any school or high school. They don't even put y'all in the category of who's has the highest. They say y'all are the lowest of the low. And they, really?
They ain't lying.
They ain't lying. I wish Rashad was still up here. Rashad got the stats on. Huh?
I was going to say, could you pull up that information?
Rashad got it. Somebody tell Rashad. If you're in the chat, Rashad, come back up here.
Yeah, I would like to see that because I live around a lot of people that say that they're Indian, and I look at them and just don't say anything because there's too many of them, and they like to double team. They like to gang. They like to gang up on you.
They gonna have to bring the Midas one of God after I got through with them. I'm standing on bloodline.
Yeah.
When they come over this way, I'm bringing the wrath of God.
I'm learning. That's why he came up
earlier. Yeah, that's what CL was talking about. They know, you know how we'll see something on TikTok or on any of these other websites or how some of my people be disrespected, and you be like, "Ooh, I wish that could be me." Yeah. You know,
I want a Karen so bad, but they know not to put a Karen.
I appreciate y'all because y'all didn't let him gang up on me. Cause I'm like, I got a big more down. I'm tired. Okay,
we gonna let that go down. We gonna let that go down. No, we ain't gonna let that go down. I remember I ran into a Karen. My daughter was young. I think she was about 8 or 9. I was going into Walmart, and I'm on the phone and I'm talking, but I wasn't really paying attention because I was trying to get some shit straight. And when I turned my buggy around, it hit a Caucasoid, her and her husband. And I said, I immediately said, well, I'm so sorry, because, I'm apologizing because I done hit you with the basket. And the bitch started going off. I ran up on that. I was trying to run the bitch over. My daughter grabbed me. I said, bitch, I will run you over and park this bitch on you. And you ought to see how quiet, when you come in, those registers right there, everybody just stopped and got quiet. Her husband was begging her to come on. I said, yeah, you better get that bitch. Because I apologize to that bitch. Get your ass on up out of here, hoe.
I
hate people talk to them all gentle. I ain't gonna be gentle.
I'm not gentle. I give them the same energy I would give my own people if they ignorant.
I thought you were good, Ron. Let me let you back up here. I thought you were good, man. You sounded like you were with us last time you was on the live. I think that's you. I just sent you an invite, dog. Don't come up. Trying to make sure I read that correctly. You say I never seen them with receipts. Shit, I've never seen them motherfuckers.
When you say them, you're saying the Preclusion.
Oh, that's probably what you're talking about, because I often say, I think he been with us the last time. It sounded like he was in agreement with us at first, and then I was just making sure.
Because I know they don't ever come with these people. They just come with Pink and Holland or something.
Well, for one, receipts don't come with lies. You know what I'm saying? So in order to have a receipt, you have to tell the truth first off. It's not going to be any if you lying. So that's why they don't show them, because they don't have them. These people been just capping for years. And like I said,
all they have is insults.
That's all. They're just like now. Until we've been live for what? I've been live for probably about 4 hours or something like that now, and we haven't had one to come up and do it yet. You know, they all just come up and say racist shit and get dropped and try it all over again. Then they're gonna make another fake account and come back in here and, you know, just
say, "Oh, we're slaves. You're slave. You were slaves." Like, okay, so and what does that mean?
Exactly.
People were slaves. Okay, so where's your receipt?
See, they upset because I got they boy on the backdrop. See, I normally don't just put people on my screen. Like when I go live, I just be having topics and shit, you know. But people like this, yeah, I'm gonna put your face up there because I don't want nobody to be like, "Hey, CEO was talking about you." Yeah. We're gonna put them on the big screen. You know, we want the world to see who I'm talking about. Just like on his live, he got our people up on his backdrop. So they always coming here telling me that I'm clout chasing because I'm talking about this dude. But I'm like, what is it called when he's talking about us? Because if I'm talking about him for viewers, that's actually what he's doing. Because I guarantee you, if this man never mentioned our people, don't y'all know we wouldn't even know that he exists? Think about it. If that man never said nothing about our people, we wouldn't even know this kid exists. See what I'm saying? So
shit, his last page, shit, I went up there, I started spazzing on him. I look, and then it said, next thing you know, live discontinue. I was up there calling him all types of C heads, all that shit. And then look, I go to find his page, right? That Joe said, page not found. I said, oh shit, I got this nigga banned. He was mad as shit. He made a video talking about, oh man, you guys, like, I had $200 and some in gifts, so I'm really going to be struggling this week. So we have to make sure we meet our gift goal.
What?
Hell yeah, desperate.
That's what he do it for. That's what he do it for. And I have a ex-friend. Now she was like, you know, white tea is the day is long, and well, I can't be your friend because you don't respect Native Americans. And I'm like, okay then, you know, because they ain't giving no respect. You know, they trying to take my identity. I'm supposed to respect that.
Right.
You know? So, oh well. It is what it is. But, you know, when you soft-spoken, people think they can run games on you. And really, I'm just ready to let people go. They don't know that I be triggered to just let you go. I'll just let you go. When that guy got on the panel and he started saying what he was saying, I blocked him anyway. I'm like, I don't even want you coming on my page. You know, when I do a live, I don't even want you talking to me. You know, so when people come up, do their thing, or say what they want to say, I just go ahead on and just delete them. And if they say something negative, I just, you know, do what I got to do because I don't feel like being bothered because we are looking for ourselves. And me, I'm looking for what they stole from me. I don't need them in my way. That's the way I look at it. They don't need to be in my way. And just to say, oh, you are a slave, you were slaves. Why? Then that's hate speech. Why are you having that? Why are you saying that? And why are you getting away with it when I can't even hardly tell the truth without getting flagged?
I ain't gonna lie, I don't know why. They ain't really been on me lately. I've been snapping on this jump. I've been getting lucky.
Okay, so Miss Carper. Miss Carper, front and center, Miss Carper. Come on, I got my pen and my pad, so come on, teach me something.
Miss Carper,
Come on, Miss Carper, teach us something.
Right now I'm over here cutting down my bell peppers. I'm trying to get my Sunday dinner. I don't want to wait late this Sunday like I did last Sunday. So I'm getting dinner ready.
So when Miss Carper finished with her dinner, y'all, Y'all make sure y'all get y'all pen and paper ready because we going Miss Cole for class.
We can. I got some videos. I like to show. What you say, Miss Lucky?
I was just Auntie's dog. I was asking what are you cooking, because I'm finding that the more they try to poison the well,
These colonial Americans get up out of here and engulf the indigenous people by saying it's their land. So that's what I'm asking.
Push people to believe something that you want them to believe in. Like, I guess if the people who are here in the Americas had like bigger weapons, bigger guns, bigger things of that nature.
You can't say that.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm like. Bigger, we're more powerful. Then they would not have been taken over by Europeans or anybody on the other side of the world.
No, it does, but it doesn't, because we wasn't taken over, respectfully. We gonna bring blackamoors, which is Africans, natives. We're gonna bring them in and help them. Okay, most beings don't know this, so they think we got taken over when we never got taken over. Okay, make sense?
I understand, but well, we know that over time, like after 1492, or like before 1492, or the 1500s, there were no white people, like white tea people.
How do you know that?
There were no white. Well, maybe there were a few, like, that were, but the substantial majority of the population is, like, well recorded, and people of the Americas know pretty well who was, because this was the First Nations, the land way before it was anybody else's, for like thousands of years.
When it comes to the First Nations, that's definitely not true, because the Mi'kmaq tribe up there in Canada, I'm getting them disenfranchised right now as we speak because they're not the original people. They're Europeans encroaching on indigenous lands. So those First Nations, 5 civilized tribes, they was all Europeans. Those are not indigenous peoples. So that's what I was breaking down to you, you know what I'm saying? So when you're talking about First Nations, you gotta also understand that that's a system of some type of something. So when you talk about First Nation, you gotta look into their government contracts and stuff like that before we get to speaking on First Nation being the indigenous people of the realm, and when they're not, when they're Europeans, documented.
I see. Well, maybe Aboriginal is a better word. Like,
No, you can't even use that because that's not for the. It's not for the original people. You think the original people would use titles for themselves, or they would just tell people to come over here and just live in liberty?
I see. I guess what you're trying to say is like we're over vocabulary. Like I think the people that were here first, or like the Aboriginal, like the most, like the OGs, were not calling themselves Cherokee. We're not calling themselves none of that. Like they had their own words and their own language.
I would
that's
have
what
to
culture
agree.
is.
And that's what we would have to agree at, because if we know all those titles are social constructs, why would the original people call themselves social constructs?
Exactly. Like they had their own language, which is basically, if you have your own language, that means like you have your own culture, and that's its own ethnicity of people, if that makes any sense.
It does.
So I think that before there was any European, there were people here in the Americas that had their own language, that had their own cultures, and therefore they were their own ethnicity of people. They were not European, they were not African descendant, they were not East Asian, West Asian, whatever that may be. They were just North American, Central American, Southern American. Like that those people had their own ethnicity, that they weren't their own ethnicity.
Can I introduce a different way of thinking about what both of you are saying? So,
One second. I'm trying to let them all speak in order about that real quick. I'm gonna have newswoman Lady Amy, and then you speak if you don't mind. Newswoman, go ahead. What's your name? Where you from? How you feel about the topic on the panel about how all the titles are trying to operate as the original people? Shout out to everybody tuning in, tapping the screen, supporting. Go ahead, newswoman.
I'm newswoman from Nation, Louisiana. So basically, the prompt is about everybody waking up and acting like the original people. Right?
Correct.
Okay. So when it comes to that particular thing, I think it's because people are not doing their history on their family. They're not doing their own personal research on their own family. Not a book, but their family, because your family tree is your dynasty. You know what I'm saying? So I think people are not really looking into their family trees and just trying to tie themselves to social constructs and political titles without even understand what a political title and a social construct really is. Because at the end of the day, a social construct is a slight way of MK Ultra. You see what I'm saying? So when you start throwing titles on yourself, you MK Ultra yourself because you're putting yourself under some type of category, and you don't have to. If you're original, you don't need no categories. You're original, you know what I mean? So I feel like all these people impersonate the original people, not understanding that the original people don't even need titles. We just exist, you know?
I do understand what you're saying, because we're breaking down what's supposed to be broken down, legality, right? Facts, legality. So I do understand what you're saying 100%. Shout out to everybody tuning in, top of the screen, showing love and support. How everybody doing this afternoon, Grand Rising, because I know it's still swinging into the afternoon for most. You can continue to go. Let's hit each other with a follow, by the way, too. Let me follow some of y'all while she's speaking. Go ahead.
And also, they have to also understand what colonial America is and what the landmass is. Because a lot of those laws back in the 1600s was strictly for colonial America, which is the 13 colonies, which is the eastern seaboard. It's not even consistent of the land. It's the borderline seaboard. You know what I'm saying? And then we got to get into the proclamation line of 1763. So it's just a lot of little things that people are not studying and just trying to, gravitate to a title. But I get it, especially when you're trying to wake up and remember things.
So what you're saying is that if I go through my tree, I can follow history and see who I am then, right?
It's going to tell you every detail. It's going to tell you every war. It's going to give you every land pattern that you got consistent of you being in a war. It's going to give you everything you need. You know what I mean?
That's right.
That's why I say it's not a book. A book can't tell me what my grandmother... You think a book could tell me what happened in Corpus Christi?
Nah, baby. I can tell you what happened in Corpus Christi. My family tree can tell you all about it.
Right, you see? Now we can help each other because it's about everybody doing their family tree. So we can help each other because I'm from Louisiana. I don't know nothing about Corpus Christi. But your family is there. You see what I'm saying? And you know.
That's right.
You can help me with my journey with my grandmother. So it's about growing and learning together. So it's not about trying to detach nobody from anything. It's about bringing people together so they can get their culture and languages back. You know what I mean?
This is exactly what it's going to do because when you get down to it, we are cousins. Zoe, I believe me and Zoe are cousins. I got to sit down and talk to him, but I'm thinking this people down there in Mississippi is my people in Mississippi.
It works.
I'm going to let Mr. Say go. What's your name? Where you from? How you feel about the topic on the panel of all the political titles operating as if they were the original people? Grand Rising and or good afternoon.
Grand Rising. So I'm from the land of Hugh Newton, California. I will just be quick and just make this suggestion. It is great everybody's getting new information. Out here, we've been reading this stuff since I was a little kid. So when I started traveling, I realized that so many other people were relying on gossip and conspiracy theory. And the reason why this system has created fabrications and lies is because so many people have not competed until recently. So many people have not bothered to question the system and why the system says one thing or the other. Let me give you a quick example. We all heard of the Lone Ranger. Well, that was actually a black man named Bass. A book club in Texas put their money together and created the myth of the Lone Ranger in their image.
Correct.
That's what you're competing with.
That's called the defecto.
You're competing with systems who are willing to reinvest into their narrative.
Of course, that's called the Printers Act. If you don't know, you let them borrow the printing press in 1865. So, of course, anything you're reading is whitewashed and fabricated, boss. Yes.
Absolutely. So the cure for all of this is what we're doing now, but it has to be taken a step further. Oral history will always get defeated by a book that's written. Because the children of 2030 and 2040, they're not always privy to the oral history. It may have died with the grandmother. It may have died with the great-grandfather. And the children are more acceptable to pick up something that was written, a diary, a documentary, rather than rely on the oral history. And I'm going to land by saying this. Anecdotal is great. Insulary is great, but it's within inside your bubble, your echo chamber. It has to come outside of that so that it can compete with other information. I've traveled the world. I realized that America has been here way before many other countries even existed. I tell people all the time about the Burnu Empire, the largest empire in Africa. But nobody in the continent talks about it. That's strange. So the same thing is for here. I know this is an American conversation, but
no. What's the name of the empire? If you don't mind me asking.
BORNU. But I say that only to say that that's how.
I don't need you to spell it. I need you to pronounce it.
Burnu.
Oh, Burnu. Okay.
So let me just finish this point. So that's a point of why here in America, when someone talks about Choctaw people or the Blackfoot people or what have you, we have to start reinvesting, which is my point, in written information for the sake of the grandchildren of 2050 and 2060.
We gonna be rewriting books of Choctaw people.
You were listening to what I was saying.
No, I'm asking you saying something about Choctaw people getting some, resources together. I'm saying rebuilding the Choctaw Nation.
And we have to write books about what came before 1500. We have to write about Ebenekio. We have to write about what Chief Honcho said to the Congress in 1500. We have to write about what John Hanson said. We have to write about these things so that the children understand that there was a lot of things going on before the white people came to Jamestown and created Jamestown.
Okay, so we're going to take this one a little bit slow. Real slow. Okay. So I broke down to you that we allowed our friends to borrow the printing press in 1865. Okay? She is breaking down, showing you that somebody whitewashed out history at this time frame. So you see these images you're looking at, right? You say white, we say black. You see that? You say black, we say white, because white mean black and black mean white. It's a social construct, political. It's titles that beings are claiming, right? So when I'm sitting here showing you this, well, who do you think enslaved the indigenous people if I just showed you somebody took over a printing press and whitewashed out history? A white man? Stop that. Stop that. You see why you don't generalize people? No, the trick is, now you gotta sit down and compute. Damn, well, somebody may be helping me, and I didn't know it. Maybe you gotta read. You gotta read, right? Let's tap the screen and shut the live out. Go ahead, Cash.
Just wanted to break down the Amnesty Act of 1872. Okay, so here's the trick about this. There was whitewashing their own history, not us. There was whitewashing their own history, so you would know that their forefathers was copper color. You see? They wanted everybody to believe that it was a white tea person, just like we mentioned it right now. They was whitewashing their own history, so you don't find out about their history. It had nothing to do with the original indigenous people. You see what I'm saying? It was all about reforming what they did. Because when you go back to 1776, then you're gonna have a whole different image. Mm-hmm. When you come back here, it's gonna have a whole different image. Mm-hmm. They're playing with the colors in front of your face, but it has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with them, you know?
Now, with that being said, well, who do you think those names are for, and who do you think they came from? Everybody tap the screen, share the live, put a comment. What do you think they for, and where do you think they came from? Everybody, what do you think about that, right quick, before we keep going?
I guess just like we have names for like our parents and our cousins. Like we have to have, like I know somebody said earlier, like we're being anti-ultra just by using words. Like we have to use the language to express our thoughts. So I kind of disagree with that. Like we have to categorize people in some way so we know where they come from.
You got your headphones in?
No, I'll put them in right now. 1 second.
No, it just sound like you're a little, like, low muffled a little bit. It's kind of hard to hear you.
Sorry about that.
No problem. But yeah, as he doing that. So who do you think they came from, and who do you think they're for? For anybody to answer.
Classifications?
They are reclassifications, right?
Right.
But
you're asking why or who the classifications are for.
Correct. And where did they come from?
They came.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank you. His Majesty. Right? Now, if the names came from His Majesty for His Majesty's workers, His Majesty workers, right, would be Indians. Right? Just to start it off, His Majesty worker would be Indians, a political class for tax. Right? There we go. Okay, for anybody trying to compute, His Majesty sent the political class, which is Indians, to work, to be taxed in the colony, in the crown of the British, colonial America. Okay. Here.
Why everybody has to be separated.
Shit.
So when
you look at this emblem right here, this is 1610. That's the Indian, that's the British, but they the same people with some different styles of clothes on. That's all that's symbolizing, and then they got their red cross. You know what I mean? So when you look at stuff like this and you start pulling out flags and stuff, you're going to start seeing a clear picture of what's actually going on because it's hidden in the symbolism of everything. Because symbols are everything. Remember, symbols was here before writing was here, okay? So they use a symbolism on you because that's how advanced you are. You know what I mean?
Correct. Well said. Now, because all you guys, you know, whoever you guys is with the phrase, right? You literally pull these screens every day, right? All right. Well, you know it's a reclassification. Check. Right? Check. Okay. Now, you trying to remember who gave it to you, or you think gave it to you, and we said, His Majesty. Right? His Majesty owned servants, and you're being one of them, in your head at least. Now, His Majesty, right? It's a league of different His Majesties. Now, the Tudor period around 1500, right after 1492, the fall of Granada, right? An anti-alien sentiment led to the passage of laws that restricted the rights of foreign-born residents. These laws did not create a single alien act, but were a series of tax policies and regulations intended to limit the number of immigrants and their economic power. Following earlier alien tax in the 15th century, Parliament levied new tax called Tudor subsidies. In the early 16th century, this is the East Indies, the Dutch East Indies. There's no West at this time. There's no, you see, hold on. Y'all know how y'all say, sub-Saharan? Right. Well, the sub-Saharan, which is a certain style of Arabic African, he don't exist yet. You see, it's only the Chinese African. Genghis Khan. Now, this is the East Indies. Now, these taxes were applied at double the rate for foreigners, creating a distinct class of aliens in the tax system. A distinct class of aliens in the tax system. Reclassifications. Right? Let me know how y'all feel. Yes, no? Let me know. Am I reaching?
Yes.
No,
okay, explain how in your opinion. No problem. You know, let me know if I'm reaching. Let me know if I'm not.
I was about to say you're not reaching because I'm looking at the book right now.
All right, wait. What's the chart or the list?
These are reclassifications.
Like, what is like from 492 all the way to 2017?
Correct.
So political reclassifications. Those are political reclassifications.
They're called political titles.
Yes.
Correct.
I see, okay.
So I'm asking, why is they operating like they're the original people when they're not? Correct. That's my live about, right? Why is all these names trying to operate as if they are the original man and woman when they are not?
Then who are the original man and woman?
Yes, in your opinion.
You see, when I asked the question,
it's
fired back at me.
It's a valid point that he's making because even in, let me give you a linear example. I ain't gonna take long. The point that the host is making is you can see it in Egypt right now. The people who occupy Egypt at a high percentage are not the original Cushites of that area. They're not. But every 10 years, they occupy more land, push Sudan further down, and then tell their children that they're the originals of that land. They don't even talk about the Berbers or the Amazighs as much. So the host has proven a point that even in modern day example, Palestine, those were all Ottoman Empire, those were all Purple Empire people, but now they're being reclassified also. So he's making a valid point.
So nobody's original.
No, the Americans are the original. Listen to what we're saying. We're saying that original people would not classify themselves as no political title for taxes or for political reasons. Why would the original people do that? They don't have a reason to do that when it's their land.
I think the original people would do the exact same thing. I think they would do the exact same thing.
Give me some evidence. Where in history has that happened?
I have an example.
Since you made that claim, sir.
Listen, I've been on my land for 265 years. We don't pay no taxes on our land. We're in our own district. I got the papers to prove it right now. I can pull it up. So what I'm saying is the original people they wouldn't even call their land Louisiana. Because there's a social construct on the people.
But that's a de facto tongue. English is a de facto
exactly.
Language.
Exactly.
Because it's from colonial America. It's not the indigenous original people's tongue.
English is spellcast.
Right? So the indigenous people wouldn't call their own land Texas. It's Texas State versus the people. It's Michigan State versus Michigan the people. New York State versus New York the people. Florida State versus Florida the people. You see? And if you decide to go with the state, well, you might have bankrupt your own people. Whoops.
I understand, but I guess you just used the terminology that of indigenous peoples, like Louisiana wasn't called Louisiana by the indigenous peoples, right?
I'm from Louisiana. When I look at my land records, it doesn't say Louisiana. It says coordinates. It's east and west, north, south coordinates. That's all I have on there. I just have to acquire from the land office of Louisiana. But on my record, it doesn't say anything.
Let's help him out right quick. Let's help him understand this a little bit more clear. So we finna come right back to where we left off at. We gonna come right back to where we broke down at. So I'm gonna help you in a little different way, right, for yourself on what we break it down. Now, into my recent video I just posted while jumping on live, right? Well, I'll be happy enough to rock it in person. Okay. So for everybody, mind and understand, right? Well, I'll be happy enough to rock it in person. Okay. So for everybody, mind and understand, we left off breaking down the ain't go nowhere. But now I got to show you, obviously, where the East Indies sit, right? Now, the East Indies, before the West, colonial, His Majesty, all that get built, where they're going through the whole reconstruction of them. Now, subset regions are colonial, His Majesty, all that get built, where they're going through the whole reconstruction of them. Now, subset regions are small Germany. Could refer to a few different concepts, depending on the context. The smallest, which is modern Germany states. The historic, lesser Germany, or the state of North Westphalia, which is sometimes called small Germany, right? The following are the federal states with the smallest geographical area. Why is everybody saying Germany big? What's going on? Right? These are sometimes also referred to as city-states because their territory consists primarily of a single metropolis area. Why is everybody saying Germany big? I'm confused. What's going on? Talk with me.
It's actually small.
Okay, so why is everybody making videos saying Germany is this big and it can do that and what's going on? Now let's keep going.
Okay.
Right, the capital, which is Berlin, 3.7 million residents. That's very small. That's very small. Right?
Yes.
Okay. Now the Hamburg. Right? Now keep your eyes on the word Hamburg. Now, I'm showing you the East Indies, Southern Wales at this time, The Hamburg American Line was a Germanic transatlantic shipping company founded in 1847. Whereas the town of Hamburg, South Carolina, well, it was founded in 1821. While the Hamburg, South Carolina was a major interior market connected to Charleston by the Hamburg Railroad, it was not related to the German shipping company. The founder, Henry Schultz, a businessman from Augusta, Georgia, right? Schultz named the town after his birthplace, Hamburg, Germany. Pause. You see that? Mm-hmm. Now, where is South Carolina?
In North America?
Colonial America.
Okay, colonial America.
Okay, so that guy traveled from where? Southern Wales. Mm-hmm. The German Empire, New World over there, to colonial of British America, where he's going to build little Hamburg, basically, right?
Okay.
Now, they're going to have us, the people, build that land, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so we are the master builders of the Germanic Tartaric buildings, correct?
In colonial America, yes.
I mean, didn't colonial America expand itself to California?
You're correct.
Okay, so I got buildings from yin to yang, but they're defecto, they're fake. I built them and they knockoffs. You see, they're not real. They're meant to put me down. Now, let's keep going. The Hamburg line. Oh, you don't get it, but take your time. Take your time. We're going to break it down. Now, the connection to Germany, the town was named after Hamburg, Germany, but not directly connected to the shipping line. Okay. Importance. It was a successful commercial port in the western terminus of Charleston-Hamburg Railroad line that was the longest in the world at that time. Okay. Now, the identity. German Transatlantic Shipping Enterprise established in Hamburg, Germany. Primarily transported German immigrants to the United States. Primarily transported German immigrants to the Where's the United States?
In North America.
Where's the United States at this time?
In,
D.C.
You see?
I guess colonial America, yes.
Now,
British
I put maps showing this in the background, and it's showing the United States right here, right? Southern Wales right there, right? So I'm showing a map to him, and I'm asking him, as I broke down what a map was and everything, and he's still saying the wrong thing. So this is why we have to do this to everybody, right?
What have I said that's incorrect?
Asked you where was United States at, and you.
I said North America. Is it not in North America, like the continent?
No. That's the continent. That's not a business. United States itself is like buildings. So kind of narrow it down to like where the district of Washington D.C. territory is.
Right. The United States was formed in France.
Correct.
Right.
Maybe I was not being very specific or precise, but if you want me to be more precise, then yes, it was in the British colonies, colonial America. Yes.
Now, when I just clicked to you like it was supposed to, you see how when you was just not being de jure, you was being de facto, which is voodoo. Oh, whatever is right there, America. Oh, you was doing that and you was serious until you had to sit there like, hold on, let me give them a chance to see what they're saying.
Okay.
Because I have to remember, right? So you gave it a chance and it clicked like, oh, hold on, it is right here. The British colonies, the British is His Majesty, right? Which we're breaking down is copper color. He just put a white King Charles right there that's blinding everybody right now that we're showing you how to move to the side, right? So His Majesty, right? Okay, Hamburg, Germany is there in the south. You see how I had to do that? everybody think that's the north. That's the south. The water flow to the south. The northern star sits in Texas. You see that? You see that? Because people saying across the Atlantic when nothing is across, it's south and north. You see that? So when you said North America, the continent, well, North America would be right there in South Carolina. You see that? And that's also almost Central America, which is a finger width down.
Yes.
Okay? So that's not even North America.
So where does North America start to you?
You doing colonial America.
Okay, so that's Central America.
Central America. South America. You don't know what you call New York, which is built on top of Yorkshire, London. It's also built on top of the oldest rainforest in the world. That's why New York sits there to get power. Because, well, the actual rainforest, if you go Google it, you will see it running through here. But
who made this map?
Don't compute.
Who made this map?
These are original maps that you will have a hard time finding, but these are legitimate maps. Been teaching for 20 years, and they do not show you guys this.
This is why New York is returning to a subtropical climate, because the building of New York and the Industrial Revolution changed the climate, but it's returning.
Interesting. Well, wouldn't these maps also be made for the Majesty?
That's the point.
Excellent question. Who do you think are the Majesty and the crown wearers?
Could you say that one more time?
Who do you think your Majesty is and the crown bearers?
People with money. No. So like maybe
it wouldn't at that particular time. It wouldn't be the indigenous people. It'd be the Royal African Company. It'd be West and East Indian Company. That's their stuff. That's the majesties of that particular. That right there is colonial America. British East India. British America. The British.
The reason I asked him that because I know
I'm trying to answer his question.
I know that you've seen in movies how some nobodies come out of nowhere and take over, right? So, they call it a hostile takeover, right? So a lot of hostile takeover have happened to America and the American people. So even to the embassies, to the royal families and all, a hostile takeover was planned and it manipulated and worked.
Okay.
So when I was asking about the royals and all of those, the original royals before the African companies. This map is showing you how this corporation came and kidnapped all of our troops. You see that?
Yes, but you asked me who is the crown, right?
Yeah.
Well, I would probably say the people with the money, like with the resources, maybe like the Vatican. At the time, maybe the Vatican.
No. Well, it's going the right direction as far as
the Vatican is the British. All those people are interconnected. The people with the money are the indigenous people of the realm. We hold all the land pads, we hold the resources, the
money talks
water,
and BS walks.
We hold everything.
But it wasn't
It's not money. It's resources.
Slow down, y'all. Slow down.
Yeah, I was gonna say
slow down right quick, because I'm breaking down. The reason I'm doing this for him is so he can process why I'm breaking down a fake name being built in the lands, but it's built in colonial America. Okay, so y'all kind of just slow down right quick a little bit. Now, like I'm breaking down that Hamburg, right?
Okay.
Now, for you, I gotta show it to you how I just did in my video too for everybody. You have the Hamburg line, which came from where? Southern Wales, where I showed you, correct, on the map.
Yes.
Now, the Hamburg line is transporting German migrants, right? Now, understand that is the German Empire. That's what that's called at that time, movement. The Germans are Slovakians at this time, which are from Africa, which sits up there. Now, anyway, they are traveling, okay? Before they got the sweet travel on that big, beautiful steamship, okay? When I walk you backwards, somebody's getting denationalized out there.
Of course.
All right? Now, it's going to fuse into the imperialism, His Majesty, okay? East Indies, West Indies, okay?
Yes.
But just slowing you down, they're coming to view the world, right? Let's zoom in and get a clear mindset. Comprehensive tour of the Orient from New York, right? Delightful cruise around the world to San Francisco, right? Around the world, time to view the Panama Canal, the West Indies, the Spanish Main, and the cruise through Jamaica, the Panama Canal. Pause. Where's the world at?
You want the year, or you want?
They're touring the world. Where is the world?
That's what they're standing on.
They're touring the world. What is the world?
This continent.
They're touring the world from New York. Okay. So Khalifa, what is the world?
This continent, or I guess, yeah. Like, you want me to be more precise, but I'm not going to give you the word you want. I'm just going to say the continent. Yes, I just said the continent.
Just trying to help them.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Could you help me out here? Because I'm just saying the continent.
I'm taking my time. Trust me. I'm just the indigenous people, the old world, right?
Okay.
This would be the new world, right?
Correct.
The old world is around the world, from New York through the north. So from the south, from the old south to the north, okay, through the Panama, back around, okay? So the old world, they're touring around the world. Now, my next question to you would be this. I already broke it down, though. But if I never broke this down and said, where are they from? That would have guided you out. These people. If I would have said, where these white people from? These white Africans. It would have confused you. You see that? And that
I would have said like Morocco,
also,
North Africa.
Nope. You see? And that would have been me also using derogatory words, being rude. You see that? Because beings have nationalities on them. Right? They're not called black or white, correct? Until they get here.
Exactly.
Okay, so that's why I'm breaking that down for you. Very detailed, very specific. He said it make no sense. Rock, let me open the panel up for one of the gentlemen real quick. Okay, no problem. You can come up if you like to. I'm gonna send you. Somebody send Mike Huncho an invite, please. To anybody in the comments.
So
it make no sense.
I guess what you're trying to say is that white people are indigenous to here, or what are you trying to say? Like, if you asked me who was the like, where were Africans from, is what you just said. Like, you just asked me where would Africans be from, or where would white people be from. Sorry, like, maybe Anglo is a better word, but you just asked me that. Like, what are you trying to get at?
I asked you that, yeah. I asked you that, but I said it would conflict you. Because you see how, just an example, how you start trying to give answers, all of them was wrong. Africa, Anglo, all that. You see, so I'm telling you, like, this is why you have to be detailed. Because you're using derogatory words towards each other. Black, white, Negro. You see, all of this is political slave titles.
Yes, but
now people forgot who they was, didn't they? Everybody forgot who they was, right? Yes or no?
True.
Okay, just keep it slow. Just keep it slow. Now, this Hamburg line, like I'm breaking down, I just broke down where it came from, where it was founded at, because somebody found it, right? Which is these people, right? And they're going to come here and found a city, right? Now, they're touring the old world, taking it slow, because I'm not trying to overwork the brains. Now, okay. Now I'm going to take you to political information. Now, we going to say old world. I call them the old world. The old world people walking around here, they don't know politics, right? Most people say, I don't know politics. Give me a one. Go ahead.
None of these terms came to until America was created. Is that what you're saying?
Correct.
So that's wrong.
Okay, now give me one second. Okay, now give me 1 second. Mike, 1 second. If you look, Mike, 1 second. Because I was trying to explain something before I let you say something, but that's why I was saying, okay, I got you. Now give me 1 second, please. So I'll break it down to the gentleman, okay? The Hamburg line. Mm-hmm. The Hamburg place itself and how they gonna found a de facto name here. Now you at the Hamburg massacre. Who's getting massacred?
The OGs.
The old world, the government, the people, right?
Yeah, the OGs, the aboriginals of the Americas.
Not aboriginals.
So what do you call them? Indigenous? Because that's the word you were using.
It's the indigenous people. Okay. Now, if I don't read my own history, who gonna read it?
But your history is a little distorted.
Hold on, please. Hold on. I'm coming right to you. I'm trying to make sure I broke this down with him from what I broke down about Germany, South Wales, the Empire, right? East India Dutch Company traveling into, right? New World British Colonial America, building a state into Hamburg City or town, my fault. And you see the Hamburg Massacre, right? Now, that deals with what? Banking, right? That deals with our banking, correct? Yes, no?
What's the point that you're trying to make?
Well, I'm talking with him right now, so that's why I said, give me a split second. Okay, now, let's go. Hamburg, Germany, and Hamburg line. Hamburg, Germany was and is a major port city. The Hamburg line, also called Hamburg, right? I don't want to slaughter the other. You hear me? All right. Anyway, was a German shipping company founded in 1847. It carried immigrants and goods between Europe and the United States, right? Many Germans and other Europeans sailed from Hamburg, Germany to ports like New York, Charleston, Savannah, and others. Okay. Right? Hamburg, South Carolina was a small town near Augusta, Georgia, founded in 1821 by a man named Henry Schultz, a German immigrant. After the Civil War, it became a major center of freedmen, formerly enslaved Black Americans. Pause. Okay, let's keep going. Now, by 1870, Hamburg was overwhelmingly Black and politically Republican, while surrounding white Democrats resisted the power. In 1876, July 8th, a group of white red shirts, which is what? The British Parliament groups, right? Which is part of who? The Royal African Company, right? Right?
Correct.
Okay. So the British red shirts as a piece are migrating from, East India Dutch Company, and they're forming the Democratic Party. Okay. So, does that make sense on why we telling you as an example? Hey, that place is not called Hamburg. It's not called North Carolina, South Carolina, West Virginia. It's not called none of that. It's fake. It's de facto. The land in my name don't say none of that. Do that make sense? Maybe.
Well, could you say that one more time?
I said, so would it make sense if we're telling you the land not called Hamburg is not called South Carolina, Virginia, North Carolina, none of that? It's all fake? Because that's not what my land's saying my name?
Well, yeah, but I never, well, that makes perfect sense, but I never stated anything against that.
No. I was just asking a simple question.
Yes, I answered your question.
So would it make sense when I say English is not a real language, it's a de facto, it's voodoo, hoodoo, and magic? It's African.
I would say English is a real language.
Uh-oh.
Bro, what are you talking about?
How would English be a real language?
English is a real language.
How would English be?
Mr. Mike, hold on, Jason. Mr. Mike, don't come up here and disrespect nobody like that. We don't know you, and you know, I wouldn't disrespect you like that. Just don't say stuff like that if you're not reading.
I'm saying it don't make no sense. It don't make
Listen, have you did your genealogy?
Yes, I have.
Okay, so where your family come from?
They come from here, New Mexico.
Okay, pause right there. That's all I need. Okay, that's all I need from you. Let it breathe. You want to read out loud? Would you like to read out loud for us? I'll be quiet. I don't think you... Never mind. I hear you busy. You busy. Just listen.
Wait, I don't understand what you want me to read.
Just scream.
And what's this from?
The government, official languages.
So what's your point, though? I don't understand.
I'll read. And a de jure official language is a language that is formally recognized by a country's laws and language used for official purposes, such as government, business, and education. Essentially, it's the language that has been officially designated by the government as the language of the state. Let it breathe. The de jure means according to law or by right. De jure means according to law and by right. Official language refers to the language used for official purpose by a government. Therefore, a de jure official language is a language that is legally mandated for use in government and official contexts. Mexico, while Spanish is a de facto national language, it's not officially designated as a de jure official language.
That doesn't make any sense, man.
I know.
Where you're...
Now, let me keep going. The United States has no de jure official language, though English is the de facto language. Why are both of those de factos?
Because it was deemed that English would be the language? Like, I don't understand what point you're trying to make, though. Because Spain took over majority of South America. That's why they speak Spanish. The English took over North America, so they speak English. What's the point?
Listen, if you just say English took over America, that means that English is not the official language of the land if it came to the land. Like, why are you not computing what the hell you saying? Because you got me thinking like you saying shit, but you're not computing it.
No. So you're saying the official language was Native American?
What? What is that?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Nobody said that either.
That doesn't make any sense. I don't understand the point you guys are trying to make.
You're trying to see
what's the whole point?
Your brain is running too fast. You need to slow it down.
That's the problem. I think y'all's brain is tainted. Chemicals or something, man, because y'all don't make no sense.
Listen, if you're telling you that English is a de facto, don't you know that English is part of MK Ultra? You don't know what MK Ultra is?
Oh my gosh, MK Ultra has been around before. English has been around before MK Ultra. MK Ultra came out in the 1960s and 70s.
Bro, she just
that doesn't make no fucking sense.
Brother, she just told you English, right, which is invented before in your head. 1960, MK Ultra was used in a whole nother way, which is what we're breaking down.
No, man, that doesn't make any sense at all.
I know.
MK Ultra was a program by the CIA.
I got you.
It was an experiment with prisoners that the CIA was doing, and they were giving them a form of LSD. They were doing that to manipulate them.
So you don't know nothing about the Tuskegee?
Let me say something to that. First of
That
all,
don't make no sense.
Wait, I don't want to get off. I don't want to struggle too hard, y'all. I'm trying to really break down to him why Spanish is a de facto language because he said he's Mexican, but he don't understand why it's a de facto language. I don't want to reach too far off what we're breaking down about de facto English and Spanish.
I think y'all looking too far into it.
Mike, hold on 1 second. Let me say this to you.
It's all right here. It's all right here, and we're talking about it being chill and respectful.
Hey, let me say this real quick. Hey, Mike, you got to understand that MK Ultra came from Germany, which she's explaining. So even the de facto language of Germany is on the screen and you're not reading it, sir. The CIA did not come up with MK Ultra. They got it from Germany, sir.
I'm trying to take my time and work with you and talk with you. That's what I'm saying. Like, when I get the pulling, he said, I think you're looking too deep into it. You don't know you sending out spells. You don't know before you become this because you're error.
Y'all smoked yourself retarded.
You don't know before this.
Smoked yourself retarded.
You don't know you used to speak Hebrew. You got stripped. Oh, we don't know. This woman. You want to enlighten?
What is going on, man? Hey, are black people going through an identity crisis?
We're
black people going through an identity crisis? Is that what this is? Is that what this is? Identity crisis? Hey, man, if that's the case, I get it. You know what I mean? I get it. Not a lot of history you might have.
I'm about to show you how
you guys like to make this stuff up.
Listen, I'm about to show you how you have an identity crisis and you don't know you have one, okay? So this says 1567, and edict was published in Grenada by the authorities along the lines of 1526 regulations by those under the penalty. Books in Arabic were destroyed. Moorish clothing were forbidden. This is a list of prohibitions among Morisco.
What does that have to do with the
Ecuador, all these places are more rich. So guess what they did? They stripped their people of their languages and their cultures, and guess what? They sent them out through the land. Louisiana, Texas, and assimilated to another name.
That's made up.
Moriscos.
That's all made up.
This is not made up. Let's tap the screen. Let's set it live. Let's tap the screen. We spitting government facts, law, and politics.
No way.
Okay,
tap the screen.
Let me read this part for you if you don't believe me. So it says, rising from the ashes of the Crusades, 1095, 1235, the Inquisition, right? The ages of the Moors, the Spanish Inquisition, 1500s. This is what I'm breaking down, that they stripped their people of their nationality, their language, and their clothing, and put more clothing on them and gave them a new title and language. This is what we're saying. This is what I'm breaking down in this particular article. Because all these states and stuff that's down there still have the Roman Empire emblems all on it. Because the Moorish and the Moriscos is the Roman Empire. When you go into the eagles, see? So I'm just breaking it down. It's all right there for you.
Let's tap the screen. Let's shut it live out. Everybody hit each other with a follow. We breaking down why Spanish and English is a de facto language by law. By law, we breaking it down. Let's tap the screen, shut it live.
What's the point of that, though? I don't understand that.
Because you know.
I don't understand that.
Because you know how people read books and say crusaders, conquistadors invaded and came and discovered land and this Mexican land and stuff like that? That's called pseudo from the Ottoman Empire.
So, are you actually reading history, or what history are you reading?
History?
Because Spain did come and conquer. What you're talking about? What are you saying? Yeah.
This is 1526 when they turned those from Arabs into Mexicans. Arabs into Mexicans.
There was no Arabs at the time.
The fall of Granada.
Made up. No, there was no Arab.
The Moriscos, the Marinos.
So you don't know nothing about the tacos that you eat?
States out of school.
Right.
Then nothing else makes sense.
So the tacos that you're eating from Mexico is Lebanese and Arabic tacos. Like they come from Iran. But that's a staple food of Mexico, but it comes from Iran. But a lot of people don't know this. But that's Arab food because that's the people that's from that land.
Where you came from?
Yes.
Where?
You gonna say South America, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but you think South America is by Mexico?
Well,
you see,
it's
I ain't trying to
technically,
Look, hold on,
Mexico is North America.
Can I finish my statement? I'm not trying to fry you out, because I'm trying to show you are right. Listen, corn is by Mexico and South America, but you don't know.
Let me ask you something real quick.
Let me finish my statement, please. If you don't know, South America and Mexico runs from Canada in the Old South, swinging into Central and North, right? If you don't know that, then
Mexico is a part of North America.
There you go. You keep cutting me off, brother.
Mexico is a part of North America.
Wow, Mike. You don't have comprehension skills, okay? Just chill.
Cousin, I'm trying to break down that all these places are de facto. Go type in Moors and Monastery Part 2. Go ahead. Pull it up, right? And go read it. It's a whole book. I just pulled this out the book because I thought it was cool because I'm like, I could break this down and let them know.
That's not actual history. That's not actual history.
What?
Well, de facto.
This is a credible source, sir.
It is not actual history.
All right. De facto, official language.
Whoever's writing that?
In many countries, French is a de facto official language, meaning it is widely used for official purposes, even if not explicitly stated in the Constitution. Right? Examples include Lebanon. Oh, shit. Where it's a national language alongside Arabic. Oh, shit. Didn't tacos come from Lebanese with the Mexican? That's a cultural dish, but he's not speaking his language. He's not speaking his language, though. He's speaking Spanish, which is a de facto language, right? He's not speaking his own lingo. Whoa. He's not speaking his own lingo. Like she's breaking down, right? She's breaking down.
It's all made up. It's all made up. It's not real. It's not real. That's all fake news, man.
If I'm telling you Mexico
That's
is
not actual history.
Listen, so you're telling me Mexico was there in the 1500s? Okay, so, all right. Oh, okay, we're getting somewhere. So before Spain, what was it?
It was the Mayans, Aztecs. It was a lot of Native Americans. What? I don't understand how hard that is.
You see how you confused? Because y'all don't know real history.
That is real history.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. You know why? You know why I know this? Because my family heritage.
No, you're lying. And none of them look like you, sir. None of them that she's talking about look like you, sir.
let's take that slow with him. Let's take that very slow with him. Okay, because
it makes no sense.
We gotta take it slow with you to help.
It's made up. It's made up, man. Y'all making this stuff up.
Okay.
And you know what? It's kind of sad, man. You know what? I kind of
tacos. Oh, Mr. Mike. So tacos are not from Arabics?
No, they're not.
Okay, all right.
I don't understand why you think they are. If they do, they're using pita bread. They're using bread. They're not using corn. They're using flour. That's why I know y'all making this up. And it's kind of sad, man, that y'all didn't even know your own heritage.
So you don't know Italy also occupied Mexico?
Yeah, a lot of countries occupied that area. Even Chinese was down there.
Okay, so if you know that, then you know that's a de facto to call everybody Mexican out there, right?
No, it's not.
What?
I don't understand how y'all believe in this stuff. Y'all believe in it and an ideology.
Can I speak?
That's false.
Can I speak?
And you know what? In a way, it's sad, man. It's sad that y'all can't even take on.
Can I speak? I want to take this slow with everybody. Well, first off, you got to remember we sat there in the 1900s walking backwards, and you see those buildings, those prisons, right? You see them prisons, right? All right, well, you got to understand that's indigenous people, me, my grandfathers and grandmothers, right? Well,
get this to Africa.
I'm going to do this for you. I'm going to bring you back up, but I'm going to do this for you for a second, okay? Because you keep interrupting. Now, that de facto language don't exist there because I exist there, correct? That de facto language won't be there, right? Right? Because I would be there, correct? Correct. The federal military, right? The federal government would be there, right? Correct? Now, when the federal government stepped down, the people got enslaved, didn't they? Juneteenth in Texas, 1866, Negroes, Black African American got put on them, a reclassification, right? So you already see the conflict of interest in what you're breaking down, right? The federal government stepped down. Now, you said tacos and all that you don't know about, right? Taco Arabs are a unique, right, dish. A fusion of Middle Eastern, shawarma, and Mexican street food. So when you say you Mexican, that's street food. What you eating? What you eating? Right? Okay. Now, it featuring pork marinated with herbs like cumin, cooked on a vertical pit, served in a thick, thin pita-like bread called pan Arab. That's pan-African. That's pan-Mexican, pan-American. Right? All right. Middle Eastern roots. Taco Arab originated in Mexican states of Puebla in the early 20th century with migrants from Lebanon and Iraq. Let it breathe. Didn't I just say, hold on?
It means influence.
For example,
it doesn't mean it was made from. It means it was influenced. It doesn't say it was heavily
Arabic, right? Alongside
y'all need to quit acting like y'all from here. Y'all from Africa. Go back, you porch monkeys.
I'm sorry, I didn't even understand what you were saying. You have to slow down so I can hear you. Now, anyway, like I'm breaking down, right? Okay. De facto official language in many countries. French is a de facto official language, meaning it's widely used as an official purpose, even if not explicitly stated in the Constitution. Example, including Lebanon, where its national language is alongside Arabic. The migrants into Mexico, which come from Lebanon and Iraq, brought their experiences with them with the meat. The meat not even from Mexico, right? The meat not even from Mexico. Now, the immigrants adapted their tradition, lamb dish, local taste, replacing lamb with pork. Why you consume meat in Mexico? So you eating the bottom of the barrel, chitlins, pig feet, hog maw, right? But hold on. You incarcerated me and gave me pig feet, chitlins, and hog maw. You see that? You incarcerated me and gave me chillings, Pete. It's not for me. See that?
Pork comes from Arabic people because that's like one of their staple stuff that they be eating, like Mexicans and stuff like that. That's all they eat down there is really pork and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy.
Syrians invaded Spain, Mexico. That's how we got our modern day Sephardics. Mexico won't exist and Spain won't exist when you swing back farther because the French created the Spanish crop. So you understand that's Italy right there before Spain, which is the Ottomans, which is why they sit in Morocco and Louisiana. Now, like we breaking down, hold on, it's 96 people in here. We not following each other? We don't know each other in here? We gotta be following each other. We gotta, hold on. Let me follow some people. Hold on, y'all. Let me hit some follows. Shout out to everybody tuning in, comment, support. Redbone 999.
Salute. I say.
Sella, how you doing? I'm hitting everybody with a follow as we break it down. Hold on. Let's tap the screen and follow. We gotta get up in that algorithm, man. Let's go. We trying to hit 50K, 100K. You know how we do every day. Now, let me throw Zoe up there right quick. There you go, Zoe. You there, Zoe? He might be busy, so let me swing back, right? Now, Cash, you kind of had brought that on home like so quick. I was like, ooh.
Oh, because he was talking about Mexico not even computing that Mexico is not a real place. You know what I mean? It just it's a blanket. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The States of America isn't even a real place.
Now you catching on.
Now, you see how I broke down that those boys are Arab African, right? African descent. Now, simple. Let's get it. Social institution, chattel slavery, classes, slaves as chattel, personal property owned by enslaver, like livestock. They can't be bought and sold at will. Chattel slavery was historically the norm for slavery worldwide, was practiced place such as classic Greece in the Roman Empire. Let that shit breathe right quick, man. Let that shit breathe right quick. What did I just say on my mouth? Let that shit breathe right quick. Cash, what I just say? I don't know if they compute what we breaking down that quick, right?